Welcome to your favorite Rinky Dink podcast of 2021, where we're trying to hit that goal of 1,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah. But I'm not here alone. Once again, joined by this wrecking crew of the Four Horsemen. Woo! That's right. Mr. Laserpants, 81.
What's up, everybody? Great to be back. Thanks for joining us.
And then the new addition, woo, to the Four Horsemen. Woo! He's whining and dialing, kiss stealing, son of a gun, Alex.
What's up, everyone? It's Alex Sanchez, aka Ironhead77. And my camera looks pretty good, I have to say. And the intro, like it.
There you go. See, now you're officially part of the crew when you're part of the intro.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's welcome our guest. Woo! Hailing all the way from Australia, hanging out with us, Mr. Chamba. How you doing, sir?
G'day, guys. Thank you for having me on your show, and it's good to be here.
Oh, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. Have a good time. We gotta get excited because it's been a bad week for me, and I need the excitement.
I feel ya.
Uh-oh. And here comes Mr. Late Man himself.
Yeah.
Late to the party, but he drives up in a limousine. Mr. Bobby Valor.
Big time, Bobby.
Right.
Here we go.
You come out look like Vince McMahon.
Can I get through a show without getting shit on for something?
No.
We love you, Bobby.
Yeah, should come in like Connor.
So real quick before we jump into everything, Bobby, my friend Collector X found some video of you online.
Easy.
No, it's not bad. No, it's not bad. No. It's not the online fans club, online, But he found this, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I want everybody in the chat to see if they recognize this person in the video.
What's up, Legends?
I saw this, yeah.
Marvel Legends. Thor Mjolnir.
Tell them about the hammer, Bobby.
It's fucking awesome.
Here it is.
You know how many takes this all took? So me and Ryan Ting, we went to this place in Connecticut, the studio, and we did the hammer, the shield, the Iron Man helmet, and I think the 3 12-inch figures. That shit was like all day. It was like an 8-hour day. Because it's like I was trying to be more like shoot from the hip kind of thing, and we had a director there. They were trying to script it more, and then I kept fucking up stuff. And I wish they had the outtakes because all it was just fucking shit.
I like how they gave that dark lighting so they could show off the bobbiness and the hammerness of it.
Yeah, that was fun. I know that those idiots over at Hasbro, they said I had to wear a long sleeve shirt because I couldn't show my tattoos. It's like, well, there's copyright issues with tattoos. I'm like, no, there's not. They're on me. I own them. Like, so it was kind of silly. I thought it would have been cool to show like my articulation tattoos like during these videos.
You know what? They are right to a certain point because some people have sued because of that.
In very, very rare cases, like the guy who did Mike Tyson's, he sued like when he was in The Hangover and stuff like that. That's like a different story when you're dealing with like celebrities and face tattoos and stuff like that. But other than that, it's like a tattoo's on you. It's part of you. I'm surprised like he was able to find that video because Hasbro took all those videos used to be on Hasbro Pulse. And then once I got let go, like they immediately took all those videos down. They were up for a couple weeks, but then they took them down.
I think they're still on Amazon.
I'm sure Ryan Ting told them and then they took them down.
I think they're still on Amazon, which I think that's where you found it. It was on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were fun videos. That was when I was like, big time. And then they said, fuck off.
But now you're big time, Bobby. Now, you said that head is shinier than the carbonized collection of figures.
Thanks, Dick.
Oh God, he got me choking. Good Lord, y'all just going hard already.
All right,
welcome,
everyone have their laugh now. Everyone got that out of the way. Can we get to our guest, please, and his awesome artwork?
Thank you.
Well, I showed Ryan earlier, and I was like, Ryan, yo, look, my friend found. He's like, yo, Bobby's gonna hate you for this. I was like, I know, but it's all worth it. He's like, you're right, it is all worth it.
Dude, what sucked about those is I remember that year at Comic-Con, they put them like on loop at the Hasbro booth. So I was literally standing at the Hasbro booth for like 8 hours every day, just listening to me talking on loop over and over again.
It's like any other day for you.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Ryan, really on the winner.
Oh, that's the first time I made him leave the stream. Usually I'm the one leaving.
Oh, poor Bobby. We love you, Bobby. If you come back, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Oh my goodness.
He's not coming back.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back. But how's everybody's week been going? How's everybody doing this week?
Not too bad. Doing all right. Got a stack of boxes next to me. Oh, he came back. All right.
Are we ready to act like professionals here?
Have you seen this show?
Right. Have you seen the budget for this show? The show's got no budget. $0. It's a rinky-dink show, sir. Somebody said that on another YouTube channel when they were guest starring on there, but this is a rinky-dink. So we're slowly putting it together piece by piece. It feels like the Krusty Clown show. That's what it feels like. I just need a sideshow melt. That's all. But I'm sorry. How's everybody's week going? How's everybody doing tonight? Just gonna keep quiet.
Well, I was doing good until I came on this show.
I mean, I'm doing great. I got to see Bobby show off Mjolnir.
Right.
With that slight look of like I'm trying to suppress cussing these people out.
Right.
As he's talking about Mjolnir, like.
The Iron Man one, if you could find the Iron Man helmet one, that's really funny because I have the helmet on with the shield up and I'm like talking through it. It's pretty funny.
Well,
That's great.
Check Amazon.
Oh,
That's
man.
great.
Yeah, it might be on
Hopefully it's
Amazon.
online somewhere.
Right. Yeah, just is like already hashtag replace Bobby. I can't replace everybody. There'll be no more show at that point. It'll just be I'll get replaced at that point. I'm like, it's not even the show anymore. It's not even me. I don't do it anymore.
When did everyone just turn on me? Man.
We love you, Bobby. We love you. We got enough but love for you. You be handing out all the
Sure seems like it. Sure seems like it.
Oh, Lord. See, Sal's already starting in the comments. This week I got my McFarlane Kickstarter Staction figure and a bunch of vintage Joe's defense units.
Oh, you got some vintage Joes. That's cool. So
That would sound like the only highlight of the week for him.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we'll get to some McFarlane a little bit later. Let's see what everybody got this week. I'll go ahead because mine is very short and probably uninteresting. So I finally got my resin printer built up, and I ordered a couple things. So I got some clear blue resin. This is super dual label, super white. I don't know if you can see it, but I also got some clear red resin, and then I got some water washable ceramic gray. So this one is nice because this one you can just once I take it out the printer, I can just dip it in water instead of alcohol, which is a whole lot safer than me trying to pass out some alcohol. But that's all I got. I didn't get anything. This week was a bland week for me, plus a tiring week of fighting people.
That's big though, because that you can make a whole bunch of stuff now.
We're going to see what I can make. We're gonna see.
Yeah, it's a big secret, big reveal.
Yeah. Yes. Somebody sent me something to test out, so I'm going to test it out this weekend and see. Because it's been taking me like a whole week to figure out how to make this damn thing work.
What are you gonna print me, Dante? You gonna print me something cool?
I'm going to print a little. It's called a Big Boy Fett.
Oh,
Yeah. So you know.
okay.
So, you know, since you were all hyped about the Mandalorian, he was like, hey, it's a year of the Boba Fett big boys. Now the big boys can go to conventions. Yeah.
I'm ready.
I was like, big boy fat. I was like, what's that?
Yeah, that's how you say
Yo,
big boy.
I was like, fat. Okay.
Right. Boba Fett didn't get these small.
Big boy fat.
He made it. He's like, yo, I'm bringing this route for the big boys who want to go to the
I'm glad.
conventions.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's perfect. It's ideal for it, basically.
Yep. See, I'm glad you. Thank you.
No, it's I totally see it. I got a bunch of people that I know is like, oh, I know what I'm cosplaying now, and I'm like, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
Mm-hmm. And when conventions come back around, you're gonna see nothing but big boy fest. All the big guys be like, man, I just can't cosplay today. I don't know what the cosplay is. They watch the Mandalorian. They're like, that's it, honey. Give me my sewing system. I'm about to sew me up a big boy Fett outfit. His Toy Red talking about introduced Chamba. I did.
I was trying to get to our guest.
Yeah.
You weren't here
Bobby,
for
Bobby
it.
did try. It was good.
You
like
were
the
not
attempt.
here for it.
No, the attempt was good. The attempt was good.
Yeah, like look,
See these guys that I have to work with. See
I
this?
know it's hard.
Unreal.
It's not easy.
I did not forget to introduce Chamba. Did I not introduce you before Bobby got here?
You did briefly, yes.
Yes, say I did. I said an amazing artist, Chamba from the man from down under, about to take on Muhammad Ali and take him out. Chamba, there you go. You happy now, Mr. Butterbear?
I didn't see it. It must not happen.
He was not a witness to it.
There you go. Here, you know what? To make it even better for you, say hello to the people.
G'day, guys. I'll
See?
say it again. I'm Chamba from Australia. I draw pictures, and yeah, I'm on this podcast now.
See, there you go. There you go. See? Are you happy now? You happy? Told you it's a Ricky Dink show. My producers, I don't even have a producer. I got to produce everything.
To be honest, I think Rinky Dink is a really good tag name for it, though. Like it's become part of the brand, and it really works for it. Because if ever you mention Rinky Dink, it's affiliated to this now, and it's like, okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Right. See? See not,
Even if the production gets really good, you could still refer to it as a Rinky Dink. It's because it's just a tag name at that point.
Yeah. See, there you go.
We need T-shirts.
Yep. Thanks,
Rinky
Bobby.
Dink T-shirts.
Yeah. See? Thanks, Bobby. See, now you coined
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And
He hated that. I was like, I don't like that.
Nah, it's perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Wait, no, where is that? Here it is. Rinky Dink.
Rinky Dinkfinity.
Because they were coming in so fast.
That's pretty good, Rinky Dinkfinity.
Yeah,
I like that.
that could be the second channel.
There you go. And then Kevin's like, Bob's going to take credit for it now. You got that right. Next thing will be Brandon on the Valverse.
I'm gonna be on Kevin's show on the 19th. So Rinky Dink that shit.
Nice.
But
I think it's
Kevin,
the
you got to ask me, does he have anything to open though?
Bro, I have like half a basement full of shit that I haven't opened yet.
He gonna open up his Super 7 Master Universe first.
Fuck that.
Not a fan of Super 7, huh?
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
We'll
good,
get to that.
good. I'm glad.
I'm sorry. Greg was getting upset. He's like, "Welcome to the Rinky Dink family, Chamba.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the IE Goon Squad, as we were aptly named." That's another nickname that we have now. It's the IE Goon Squad. So everybody in the chat is part of the IE Goon Squad. All the guests who come on here are part of the IE Goon Squad. So now it's stuck now, just like Rinky Dinks. 796 is like unboxing Fridays. All right. Ryan, what'd you get this week? Because I know you had like a ton of packages over there.
Oh man. Well, someone on Etsy, some 3D printer on Etsy, he 3D prints 112 props. So I got an ice chest.
That's tight.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's to go on the front of my high school creations dial, that little corner bodega that he made me. And then huge shout out to Josh Chaney from Toy Migos, because he sent me like half of the House of X wave of Legends. So if you're not in the Toy Migos group, be sure to join that, because they have a thread in there where you post what you're looking for. If someone has it, they can help you out, and then you can help other people out. It's a good group. So thanks, Cheney. And then, did I show this last week? Got my Mataro.
I think it was still.
Oh,
I think it was still in the box.
No.
I haven't taken mine out. I'm gonna
Actually-
do that. I'm gonna do that on toying around. I'm gonna take mine out.
Yeah, I did not have this last week because it came on Saturday. I remember now.
How's it? Do you like it?
Okay.
Oh, dude, it's so awesome, man.
It looks
This thing is. Oh, it's massive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, it's basically. I mean, these, even though they used to call them 112, they're 110.
No, they're definitely 110. Like everyone that
Yeah.
says that it's 112, I'm like, why are you lying like this? We know it's
Yeah.
110. Just, I know you
Well,
screwed
Storm-
up, but that's
Storm
fine.
used to put 112 on the box.
Yeah, they used to write it, and I used to get them and go, what's this? This is not 112.
Mhm.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
like,
no.
It's
And then
there.
Bluefin had a big sale, so I jumped in on that, and I bought some fake rocks for displays. You know, these rocks
Nice.
that they have.
The effects
Like they
part.
had like some black colored ones with like red that came with Black Panther, and then these are basically the same molds, just different colors. So I bought fake rocks. And then also part of the Bluefin sale was SHF Ultraman, and I think it was 25.
I think
and
that one was
so-
25, yeah.
Yeah, and I just wanted to check it out. I've never had an SHF Ultraman, so for $25, it's like the price of a Legend, so I picked it up.
Mhm.
And then the reason why I clicked the link from the junk mail from Bluefin was because they advertised this dude, this SH Monster Arts Narkaguga.
Mm.
I
Anyway.
forget. Yeah, I forget the exact because I played the game and I forgot the exact pronunciation of it.
Yeah, this blue. So it's from a game called Monster Hunter. Is that it?
Yes.
Mhm.
All I saw was a big monster bat, and I was like, "That's awesome!"
Yeah.
And it was like half price, so I grabbed that. And then Mezco decided to ship everything this week, so I got the black version of the Krig, which I have not opened yet. I haven't opened like hardly anything yet. And then I got this bodega box right here, which has the Hazard Squad Gomez, which I have not opened yet. And then I found this dude. He's called Captain Candidate. But- I picked up this because of the accessories. I wanted that finger. I wanted the old BlackBerry style phone and that laptop. I mean, it was like $10. So
Is that a Tache bag?
yeah, it's something. I don't know.
I love that Ryan buys some of the most random toys.
Right.
For
I
accessories.
do, man.
I love
I'm
it.
like, oh, those are cool accessories.
Those are really good accessories, actually.
Who needs retirement? I'm buying
Yeah.
that.
All right. Like
Um,
this is me like 20 more years. Like, yo, this is awesome.
Right. And then my Firestar showed up, which is
Nice.
cool. Finally from Pulse, after everyone else already has it. And that's it.
All right. Sorry, real quick. Ewan says, Dante, tell Bobby I do love him. He will always be my number 4 co-host. I'm joking. You all do a great job. All ranked at number 1. Much love to you guys. Thank you, Ewan.
Why did you wrench him?
Why? Because I can, and I wanted to.
All right, fine.
Salvator says, I think Brandon from the Infinity Group deserves a stream shout out for helping out with the McFarlane/FedEx issue I had. He came in clutch, and I won't forget it.
Oh yeah, that's 206 Toys.
Yep. I was wondering if it was 206. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, if you get anything from Mezco or any company that ships via FedEx, go to FedEx.com, sign up for an account, and you can reroute your packages. You can like pick them up at like Safeway and Walgreens, and it's just better than having it sit on your porch. And then especially with Mezco, they want you to sign for the package. Well, if you're at work, they're just gonna take it back to FedEx.
Yeah.
So just have them rerouted. Like I reroute all mine to Walgreens, and it works out nice. Walk into Walgreens, show my ID, get my package.
And then you can toy shop when you go pick up your packages.
There you go.
Yeah, you can.
Nick still says, made it. And man, it's Sensei Chamba. Such a huge fan. And I'm still trying to own your 90s rendition of the TMT poster. Dom said, my brother pre-ordered Mataro on his debit card and forgot the charge went through the day. He texted, he has $20 left on his card.
So I pay in advance. I pay up front. If they let me, I pay it up front, so that doesn't happen.
Oh, and RG said, I can make you some rocks, right?
I know, right? It's like I get these rocks. I'm like, oh man, only $12 for some rocks. And then I'm like, I got a lot of rocks out in my yard.
Right.
You just go outside.
You know?
Right. Tony Brown's like, Ryan, there are rocks just outside.
Oh,
Lou says rocks are free outside.
But do they have peg holes for flight stands?
Yeah, to be fair, I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, if you find a big enough rock, you can hold a flight stand on it. I mean,
you can just drill a hole, I guess. You know.
Yeah. That's true. That is very true. You can drill through it.
It's a bit heavy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not known for my intelligence. It's not what I'm known for. Okay.
Oh, and shout out to Ring Loose. He got his Modoc from Amazon Canada. So,
wow.
Congrats on that. Yeah.
Canadians are getting stuff early.
Right.
Yeah, I think Pulse says May on him, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Amazon was like, yo, we'll go ahead and send that out for you. Amazon, why is Amazon Canada better than Amazon US? Like, I might start stripping stuff from there. Alex, what'd you get this week?
I got a few things. Well, let me start with I got my custom ring skirt for my NJPW custom. Nice. I got that AEW ring and and that's the ring skirt.
That's enough.
Hold up again.
Oh,
okay. Sorry, I was trying to get it blown up for you.
What happened to that good camera?
Oh man!
Like that.
I deserve that. And the ring mat.
Oh man, that is nice.
You went all in.
Wow,
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, I can't tell you how good the quality is. On
that's
this.
you have to let me know where you got that from, because that's awesome.
I will. I'll let everyone know right now. Go to ringskirts.com. This guy does a great job. Nice stitching, tailoring, and he does some pressing on the logos and stuff. So good quality. It's an even thicker quality than the stuff that you get in the stuff that comes with the rings. Mm-hmm. So got that. Got an Elite AJ Styles figure.
They don't want none. They don't want none.
Yep. Got him. And I got the Super 7 Andre the Giant. I know Super 7's been in the news as of late. I know. Don't look at me like that. It was clear way before shit hit the fan. But I said I would give a quick little honest opinion on this guy. And if I'm going to rate him off a 10 scale, I would say he's a good 6.5, 7, just because I feel some areas he's kind of like a basic figure. And I think it's comparable to the one that you got, Bobby, because I got no toe articulation. I got no ankle pivot. I like the way that they hide some of the articulation. What's wrong?
How do they call it ultimate?
So So
How do you call it? How do you call it Ultimates if it's doesn't?
Right?
It's
It's
the
not
ultimate
Ultimate.
price tag.
I hate
Right.
that. I hate that.
So
Yeah.
it's a 6.5, 7 for a $50 figure.
yeah, nah, that's no good, man.
Right. And no double joints anywhere. No,
You're
not
doing a
even-
great
not
job,
even
Brian
elbows.
Flynn. You are
Yeah.
amazing for the toy community.
Yeah. Yeah. He does come with 3 head sculpts, and I like the short mullet head sculpt. But
Oh, well, that makes
I
sense.
like the way that he had the articulation, I just don't think he's gonna make my top 10 figures of the year. You know, I really wish he would, but little shortcomings here and there. But I am going to order a couple of those Super 7 NJPW figures because I'm gonna just end up customizing them.
That's what I might do, honestly.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't,
I
I
mean,
can't do it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the reason I'm going to do it is because NJPW figures, especially
I'm
here,
with you. No, I'm with you there. Like,
I mean,
I
yeah,
wish
go ahead.
SH Figure Arts went along with what they were supposed to do with it,
Yeah, exactly.
because it's like, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, if SH Figures made those, man, I think I'd be.
I mean,
all
that
in.
Tanahashi looked fantastic, and I'm like, come on, man,
Yeah.
just make more. Make
yeah,
more.
yeah. And knowing the way that licenses are with NJPW here in the States, it's like we're not going to get another line of figures.
I
from
know,
here.
that's why it's like,
Yeah.
if this doesn't work, it's not gonna.
Right.
No one's gonna get it.
Yeah, and Tom, I want it to work, man. I want Super 7 to just kill it with this. 'Cause
I wish somebody else got it, to be honest.
Yes.
I wish
Yeah,
somebody else picked it up because I can't deal with. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So real quick, Bobby, remember how you were mad at me because I bought those Luchador figures from Boss Fight?
Yeah.
I wish I could cancel them, but I can't because they charge you a 10% fee to cancel them.
I'll pay it. I'll pay it.
I was going to cancel. I was like, all right, I'm going to go cancel. And there's like a 10% fee. I was like, nah, I can't risk that.
That's because they know people want to cancel their shit. So they're like, "Ooh, we have to charge people so that because we got people canceling our shit."
Scruffy Nerd, we will get back to your comment because Bobby has his thoughts on that whole nonsense from the Major Figure Podcast.
Yep.
Greg Mills like, for Christ's sake, I can see dimples on Chamba and he's in Australia. Alex in Carolinas. It looks like he's transmitted from the mute.
Bro, the camera on the rover in Mars is better. It's on Mars.
I think just said Bobby gave Alex
old
his whole camera.
I mean, it looks okay now. Well,
Yeah.
see that it's your camera's going in and out. It's probably just your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, Alex. Don't listen to these people. I still love you. You're still the sexy boy. Sex boy. Chamba, what'd you get this week? Did you get anything?
I got some 1/6 scale neck peg extensions for Kit Bash that I plan on doing eventually,
Oh, nice.
and I got like a toolkit for model making, basically, like just like nippers and some. I needed some new ones, so I just got that.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing major though. Nothing has arrived yet. I'm still waiting on a bunch of stuff from Japan. So,
Oh, nice. Bobby?
It was a slow week. I didn't open it yet, but in here is probably my 100th Steel Brigade file card. So I got another one. If it goes out, it's mine. Like, people should know that. Like, it's not safe. So I don't know why people try. I'm just getting it anyway. And then
Are you gonna use those as like wallpaper eventually? You got enough, right?
yeah, I mean, what I'm thinking is, so when I get when I finally land my real office for Valiverse, in my office, I'm gonna have a whole Steel Brigade wall, and it's gonna be all the vintage figures and all the file cards. I won't just be giant Steel Brigade wall, or I might do it in like the conference room or something like that. But yeah, I want a wall of just Steel Brigade file cards. I think that would be pretty awesome.
Cool.
And I just come
And
in.
then I actually went to Target and found something, which is amazing in the East Coast, or Northeast, I should say. But I got an Endor Black Series Han. You know, because I'm like Tony from Analog Toys. I'm such like a sucker for original trilogy Black Series stuff, especially now. They're just looking really, really good. So yeah, it's like I hate buying Hasbro stuff, but Star Wars is part of my childhood, so I got to get it.
Is that
Yeah,
a
I mean, listen, if I can get myself a camo trench coat, I'm getting a camo trench coat.
Yo,
That was like
Chandler-
the only issue I had with that figure was the trench coat. The fabric
Oh.
is a little weird, but
Oh, really?
the head sculpt is like spot on.
It is. It looks really good.
Is that a
That's
soft
damn
goods
good.
cape? Coat? Bobby?
Oh yeah, soft goods jacket. Yeah.
they are going wild for you, Chamba. Here, you got some rabid fans out here.
I appreciate it, guys.
they are like, yo, like you got Mario talking about. Did someone say 1/6 kick bash? He's like, you got him all hyped up.
Yeah, I do a bunch. Like I like kit bashing a bunch of them. Just adding new heads and just getting new clothes and mucking around with the arms and stuff. It's pretty fun.
Abe Nugget says, talking about boss fight, I just got my Max and Sam and Max, and with it, a duplicate head instead of another one. It should have come with the arm peg was molded on wrong and falls off. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh at you. I'm trying to laugh at that. I'm sorry. Just go ahead and send it back to him. That's all you can do.
What's Sam and Max?
Oh,
They-
Sam and Max are those cartoon characters. There's
Yeah.
it's like, what is it?
They're like
A dog?
detectives. It's
Yeah.
like a dog and a rabbit.
Dog and a rabbit. It's
I mean,
I don't know.
There,
It's cool
there-
looking.
there was an
You know what?
easier way. There was an easier way we could have described this to Ryan. It's a useless license.
that's what I was gonna say. No offense to any Sam and
No,
Max fans.
it's super niche. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I don't know. Like the fan base isn't large enough to make. Like it's great for the fans of it, but you're not going to sell a lot.
No.
You're not
Yeah.
going to sell a lot.
They should just change their name to like Niche Fight Studios because
More
like
appropriate.
Nick still says, yo, Chamba customizes too.
Just kit bashes, man.
Wingaloo says, when will Bobby reveal the next Action Force celebrity? I know that was a lot.
not
A lot of
yet.
People were asking that in Legion.
Not yet. Be patient. He's coming. Because I'm trying to work out something where he and I do like maybe like a skit together when we reveal the figure. So, I'm gonna fly out to where he is and do that. But it's a fun one.
Is he in Florida? And he's like, look at these 24-inch pythons, brother.
No,
See, now you just gave the Goon Squad 2 clues. You said he, and he doesn't live in Rhode Island because you got to fly out to see him.
Exactly.
dude.
So
Nobody
now-
lives in Rhode Island. Nobody lives in Rhode Island.
I know.
So the he, yes, he is a he, because if for those of you keeping track at home, the females aren't until Series 3, and it's a figure for Series 2. So he is a he.
There you go. Yeah, look, you got Scruffy Nerd all excited. He's like, it's a he. Breaking news. It'll be on Marvel's News by midnight.
They're starting the hashtag right now. It's a he.
Hashtag he. It's a he. Bobby says a he. Get on the computer and start typing it up.
All right, Ewan was right. It is Steve Nash. I landed
Oh, God.
contract with Steve Nash.
You couldn't get Phil Jackson? Really? You couldn't get Phil Jackson to do some triangle offense out there in the fields? Oh, wow. They really guessed it. Like, Left Coast Graphics, is he a Canadian?
No, he's not. And that's all you're getting. No more.
I know says I agree. I am a big Sam and Max fan figure, and I was happy to get these figures. But from the people who want figures from Sam and Max, is very, very small, which is very true. Yeah, it's hard. Greg Miller says, "Okay, Chad, I'm just wondering. He does some great work as well. Check him out, a friend of mine. I know. Yeah, I think you replied to his question earlier.
I did. Yes.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some news to go over, and as much as it angers me, they doing my boy Scott Snyder. Zack Snyder is like really.
You got his name wrong too.
I know.
Is he really a
Because-
boy?
I'm telling
Really
you.
a boy?
Okay, so everybody got to understand. This week has been really fucked up, and I'm going to say that my week has been really fucked up for the past 3 days. Somebody said some racist shit at work, and I'm really been fucked up about it because it's in reference to like black people. So yes, I've been fucked up for like the past 3 days, like the past 2 days for this shit.
Hey,
It has been-
chat. Let's show some love in the chat for Dante.
Yo,
He's had a rough week.
I've been
you,
angry.
Dante.
I appreciate, but I've been angry for like the past 2 days because this dude did not get fired.
Oh man.
He's on suspension as of right now. So I'm just like, yo, like the inside, like the inner me is just like angry. I'm not angry as I was yesterday, but I'm still angry today. Like, so that's why I'm like, I've been off on everything right now.
Who do I have to call? I gotta send a letter. I'll send a letter.
Hey, I'm just glad he's not angry at me this time. I'm not getting fired this week.
No,
You know?
no, this is somebody who really should deserve to be fired.
Yeah, right. No doubt.
Oh God! Oh my goodness! All right, so let's bring up something else that's gonna make me angry.
Not quite as angry though.
No, this fuels a fire for like, because everybody in these comments have been like coming at me to talk about. Well, I don't think you played with the new McFarlane figures, or like I don't know if you got the new Spawn yet, but it's great. Todd did not give you what he promised. Like, people, when I get that damn figure, I'm going to do an unbiased freaking review. I will post the video up on here. I will show my Todd McFarlane faces when I get it. Like, and when I do the review, I will do all the Todd sound effects. Pew pew pew. Psh, psh, psh. Pew, 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 pew. I'll make sure I'm in like those little what's it, Egg Crate Studios, so I can make sure I get all sound effects right. Like, can we do that again? Can we run that again? Okay. Pew pew pew. Is that right? Okay, that's how you say it. Okay. Make sure I
just
get it
be
right,
careful
just
with
for
that.
you.
Just be careful with Todd now, because you've seen his videos, right? He's got that prison shank toothbrush in his front pocket at all times.
That's fine.
You know,
That's fine. And I care. They what was it? Lean on Me. They used to call me Joe Clark, but they can call me Batman. Now there, Bat beat Shank. All right, let me pull up this nonsense here. Oh man, these man, they did Jason Momoa dirty. I don't know.
the head sculpts on all of these are atrocious, except for Flash, and that's not Barry Allen. That's like, I hate that Flash.
It's like Impulse.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, even if they just called him Wally West, I wouldn't have such a problem with it.
Right.
But yeah, Impulse would be perfect.
Look what they did to Jason Momoa. Gal Gadot, like, yo,
They had to put Aquaman in the front because he's too small.
His head is so small.
It's really small.
I mean, I'll give him one thing, like the proportions on Aquaman and Superman, they look good. You know, it's not like
Superman's taller than Batman, Flash, and Cyborg, which I guess.
Superman's shorter. Well, he should be shorter.
in real life.
Yeah, because in the movie, Ben Affleck is a taller actor than Henry Cavill is.
Oh yeah,
like an inch or two taller.
Yeah,
but
so,
Jason should be suing. He should.
Yeah, Flash should be short.
Yes,
Yeah.
Flash is the shortest.
Right.
I think, of the lot.
That makes sense. Cyborg, I thought it should be taller. It should be a tad taller.
What are these? 1/10 scale? What are they? Storm collectibles?
No, these are one McFarlane scale, sir. Come on,
Unreal.
I mean,
they're loosely 110, right? Give or take.
Whatever McFarlane chooses to have of a scale.
111 and a quarter.
Yes, yeah, ish, I guess. Depends.
Yeah.
If he feels like it, if he wants to add more plastic, he'll make it bigger just because.
Yes, I would do that for you, just for you, Abe. No, I would make those sound effects just for you.
Yeah, Todd McFarlane refers to these as 7-inch scale, but his figures are bigger than 7-inch scale.
Right.
They tower over NECA.
NECA is huge. Yeah, NECA is 7-inch technically, right?
Yes.
Yeah, their predators are pretty tall.
Right.
Henry should be suing McFarlane for this. Get my likeness, and this is what you do with it.
See, Todd just borrowed the Spin Master molds for the head and just scaled it up.
He could have called anybody. He could have called Hasbro. He could have called who else? Mattel. Like, he could have called anybody else and say, "Hey, how do you do the face scan technology so my figures can look good?"
Wait,
he's like, "Fuck it."
Maybe he used the CGI face.
Yeah,
That's true. That is true. Like,
that's pretty smart. Steppenwolf looks cool.
Steppenwolf does look good. So does Dark Side. But it doesn't. The fact still remains that these figures are trash in my bags.
Bro,
Don't worry,
Darkseid
Dante. The movie's gonna be amazing. We're gonna be okay.
That's the only redeeming quality I got left.
All
Right.
right.
The movie. I got 4 hours left for the movie.
Dante, you need to take that back. Darkseid does not look good. It looks like he's wearing a corset.
Yeah, it does.
When he has the shirt on, the shirt one does.
Okay.
But does he look like that in the movie though? Because if he
Yes.
does, then it's going to be accurate to it, right?
Yeah, but look at the gaps around his upper abdomen and his lower abdomen. It's
Yeah.
insane, man.
It's not good.
Shit.
I didn't realize
See,
the
look at that.
Omega.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize the Omega symbol was like indented in.
Yeah, it's embedded into his chest.
Yeah.
It's like carved out of it.
Huh.
Steppenwolf looks cool. Looks like you can just get a bunch of Steppenwolves, make him like fodder.
Yeah. That's the only thing he'd be good for.
That's what I'm saying. Like I saw him and I was like, oh, he'd make like a great monster for like Hellboy to fight.
Yeah.
I was really close to pre-ordering Steppenwolf, and then I saw the ship date.
Yeah,
January-
next year, right? January. Yeah.
January 2022. I'm like,
January.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
that's
January.
I saw. I was like, nah, it's not happening.
no, I'm not gonna.
That is a long
Wait a
time
year.
after the
You
movie.
couldn't get this out this year. You could not get these out this year. You know what? As much people crash on me about Hasbro, I'm sorry. At least the movie figures come out on time with the movie. These figures are coming out almost a whole year later in the movie. And Black Widow still hasn't dropped, and we got the figures for them.
Maybe they should do an early bird.
Right. Now, see, that's what I said. He doesn't look bad with the chest armor
Nice
on.
skirt.
Yeah. It doesn't look as horrible with the chest armor as it does without it.
The skirt doesn't help him though.
Yeah, it doesn't. But it's still, oh man.
I think Cyborg looks decent from that photo.
Yeah, I see. He tried to make these pictures look good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
See-
They're trying to sell
see,
him.
To
Mhm.
me, Cyborg looks way too wide in the chest, and his arms
Oh,
look
yeah,
super
for sure.
skinny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his arms are super skinny. Like look, yeah, like it, so Super 7 makes a bicep arm too big. McFarlane's like make it really small. Let's go real small.
I'm just glad I got all the Mafex versions of the Snyderverse.
That's the only thing that redeems these. Oh my goodness,
Oof.
Ben, please sue them, Ben. Somebody needs to
they
sue
got
them.
for the face, but it's not Ben.
Oof. No.
I don't know who that is.
That's Willem Dafoe.
Almost. That's some random. That's some random. That's what. No, you know what? I honestly, I know who that is. I know who that is. It's his stunt double. Ben
Maybe
Affleck
Ford
was
was
Captured their stunt doubles.
I see that face, and all I think is back to formula. That's all. I see that freaking face, man.
So Nick asks, like, isn't Steppenwolf supposed to be smaller than Darkseid?
Yeah,
Technically, yes. In the comics, yes.
But it's Todd McFarlane.
Right. This is Toddy Matt we're talking about. Toddy does whatever he wants.
But also, Steppenwolf should be much larger because he's huge in the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that figure should be really, really big.
Well, didn't they like show side by sides? Darkseid and Steppenwolf are pretty tall compared to the other ones, aren't they?
I
Yeah.
thought they were the same size. And
Nah, they're like 2 inches or so taller. They towered him.
Jason Momoa.
His head is so small.
So
Yeah.
tiny. So tiny.
It
What's
looks
going on?
This man looks like he has a unibrow.
From there, yeah.
I was
Like a
like,
112 head on a 7-inch body.
yes.
Yeah.
And doesn't even look like the thing is like it doesn't even look like Jason Momoa. At least you could have made it look like Jason Momoa if you're gonna make it that small. But nah, they're like,
Dude, the basic Mattel figure from back in the day looks better than that. The head sculpt.
Oh my god,
That's
atrocious! This is atrocious. Like anybody who's gonna sit here and fight me on these, I'm sorry.
See, look, Darkseid's fairly tall.
Oh, all right.
He's a big
I just
guy.
remember seeing the
Super
pictures
tall.
of them like fighting Steppenwolf, and I'm like, wow, he looks really small.
Because he was crouching down. I think, yeah, it's just some photos look so weird.
I stand corrected.
Dude,
So, yeah,
Blake
he's a tall figure. So
I think it's just because of the helmet that makes him tall.
Blake
Oh,
Quammen.
height wise,
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, man. Blake Quammen just nailed it in the chat, dude.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that for a long time. Like, how DC animated shows and movies be so good yet their live action is so bad? It's the opposite. It's just I think we talked about this before, where Marvel does great live action movies, but their shows are just all trash.
Yeah.
DC makes halfway trashy live action shows, like, look, I do like the DC movies, so that's why I'm hard to say trash for them. But their animated movies are on point. Their animated shows are always on point. I think because they have a better animation team in Warner Brothers that says, hey, we actually going to do some story here that makes sense. It's adulty. You know, you may be able to watch some of these with the kids, but it's fun for those DC people who love the comics growing up and are reading them now as well. Marvel says, frick all that. Disney say, hey, you gonna make some TV shows and put on our channel? Man, kid friendly, have fun.
I think DC animation is so good because of one person, Bruce Timm.
Oh, it's more Bruce Timm.
I know, but he's involved in like all of them. Like you watch the credits,
Yeah.
Bruce Timm is in like all of them, man. And he's the one that did the Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, but they also lost Andrea Romano, who I would love because she did some great voice. She knew how to cast some voice for some characters.
Yeah, she definitely had a voice. She knew who to pick.
Yeah, that right there, like with her being gone, like that was a hit. I think that was a hit for them. Like you gotta.
So Dante,
awesome.
you were okay with Hush, the animated movie? Watch it.
There's two that I was not okay with. I was not Hush I was not really okay with, and The Killing Joke.
Yeah, Killing Joke was rough. But Hush, even though it deviated from the story so much, as its own story, I still liked it.
That's what it made me mad because you're showing people not the true Hush book.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when they go read it, they'll be like, "Well, why is it this dude?" But that's what made it hit home harder because of the story in the comic than what they did in the movie.
Is the story in the movie not very good though? Is that what you're saying?
It turns. Have you? I don't know. Have you read the Hush comic?
Yeah, I've read the book. I haven't watched the animation yet though.
So it's not who you think it is in the book. In the movie.
Oh, really? The whole thing in the book.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a whole cartoon.
Yeah, the animated movie. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not who you think it is. Like it's not the story that you think it's going to play out. It's a completely different character, and it makes no sense.
So it's its own take on Hush, basically. It's not exactly an adaptation specific. Like it's not
right. They
exactly to the book. Okay. I mean, it's in a way that's kind of fine, I suppose. I mean,
but when you see who the villain is, you're like, really?
It's not as satisfying.
Yeah, it's like really,
okay.
Really.
It was surprising. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I might have to give it a look.
Yeah, see, people like people didn't like Greg Miller like Hush. I did not enjoy it. Like I did not. He still has to read the book. If you get a chance, read the book because it's so much. It's 10 times better than the anime.
Plus, I mean, the book is beautifully drawn too. So that really,
it's Jim Lee.
Yeah, it's some of Jim Lee's best stuff.
And that's why I understand people get upset. Like, why is Hush Batman's cape so big and flowy? Because that's how Jim Lee drew it.
Yeah, it's how it's depicted.
Oh, goodness.
He wasn't the first, though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, what was it? Todd and Neil Adams kind of drew him that way, too?
Mm-hmm. No, I'd say it was Todd.
Yeah, it was Todd. Neil Adams didn't draw his cape that big.
No, sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking... Because I'm trying to think of the older Detective Comics, but I'm thinking of it's Tommy McFarlane who's doing the older ones. That's what I'm thinking of.
He did a Batman Year 2.
Oh yeah, yep. Let's see. All right, so we got God Lord, more story I didn't read because I just didn't care about Batman for this story. More dark multiverse. Batman goodness. I mean, Tommy McFarlane.
Did these guys appear in the books a lot or no?
No, these are from the most recent death metals.
Yeah, death
and
metals.
Did the comic last long? Like, were they at least in books for like a year or so? Or
it was like this is how like the new multiverse begins.
Right.
So this is like a new future for DC. So that's why this kind of spin off. This kind of started Future State.
Because I'm just wondering, like, you know, when he decides to make figures, I wonder if he just picks stuff that he thinks looks cool, or that he's.
Probably, but his friend is the one doing these comics.
Yeah, Greg Capello is doing.
All right, fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's all. That's all it is.
That's fine. That's fine.
I understand it's fine, but how many Batmans do we need at this point?
I mean, every company does Batman at this point.
But he's overdone it at this point. He's done like every Death Metal story. Like you can't do no more Death Metal stories because there's no more Death Metal stories. So now you can move on from Batman. You can move on to other characters. Where's my Booster Gold? Where's my Blue Beetle?
You probably will never see him, to be honest.
He's moving on to the Snyderverse now, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, which comes out next year?
I know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure this Robin King is probably not to scale. Like he's probably like still 7 inches. He's probably a little underneath Batman, but
probably
he's probably,
6.
I think what those other Robin. Ryan, you had the other Robins, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
They were
they're
tall,
not,
weren't they?
They're not tall. Well, see, that's the thing with McFarlane is that his scale's all over the place.
right.
Exactly.
They're not. They might be a little too tall standing next to
Batman.
Batman Who Laughs,
Right.
Mm-hmm. See.
but
Like on their own, they look fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got mine all crouched down, so it looks okay.
Right. It's to make it work.
See, and this is why I stick with Mayfex because Mayfex is actually doing my DC line right. Todd and From over here making like 20-inch Robins.
But it's more plastic for cheaper.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Sentinel. Next thing you know, look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a Sentinel Robin next. Don't you worry. Be a Sentinel Robin. It'll be a Sentinel Robin.
A Todd's Lab Robin
Yep.
Kickstarter.
Todd's Lab.
He's like, hey,
48-inch Robin.
you know you can get this. Like it's great. It's great. So what? Look what he does. He has little Robin rings that you can glue on him if you want. Right. Like why do I want to glue a batarang on a Batman? He threw my mind when he said that nonsense. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, you can glue the batarang to his chest.
Yeah.
That blew my. He already had the best. It was Batman. He's like,
just like the books.
Lord, I just already had a bad weekend. This just turned into like the worst week ever. Oh God! And then look, this. I don't know what happened. I think Superman had allergic reaction to some kryptonite sandwiches, but that face, I'm done. Who's approving this stuff coming out of there? Who is on quality control? Because if I was on quality control, I'd be like, no, go back and do this.
Does anyone know where this Superman's from?
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are all from the same book.
Death Metal.
Yep, Death Metal Knights too.
I watched the Comics Explained videos on this story.
Yeah, if you want to catch up, that's the best way to do it.
It is a ridiculous story.
Oh, I'm sure it is. But this is how they brought about Future State.
I mean, the sculpting looks good.
Oh yeah, sculpting looks awesome.
That's it's McFarlane, I suppose. So they're really good with sculpts, but
that's about it. All you're getting is really good sculpt.
Like you'd have to really be a big fan of this comic arc to want these, right?
Yeah.
I don't. I want to say yes, but Sorry, go ahead.
Superman completist or character
Right.
completist?
That's true. That's true, I suppose.
I mean, look, you could just be a big fan of Todd McFarlane and want to buy all his stuff.
That's also very true, right? People who just entertain.
We had someone like come after us in the chat on Retro Blasting's channel over because we were criticizing McFarlane figures, and I was like, okay,
right. But I'll criticize my fair share of Hasbro figures, my Marvel Legends. I said something about the few Black Series that I've had. Commander Cody, he can't even do a full 90-degree on his arm because of the pad that's in the way. But these things are just so out of like left and right. You're going to get this or you're going to get that. There's nothing consistent about them. But people just enjoy it because it's Todd's name on there. And they're like, well, he's making DC line. He should be happy. I should not be happy. I should be asking for better figures that can actually do something. I should not be able to see the ball joint. If I had this freaking Mayfex figure here, Mayfex Carnage. I don't see the ball joints coming out of his arm like I see the ball joints coming out of Wonder Woman's arm. I don't see them coming out of the legs like I see her probably on her legs, but the only thing that's covering it is the shin guards on the boots. Like, this makes no sense that you're settling for a $20 figure, which could be better for $20.
A lot of these are 25 or 30 now.
All right, they've gone up in price.
Mm-hmm.
Dante, you are a consumer. You take what we give you and you don't bitch about it.
No. I'm going to ask for better. No, I'm sorry.
Well, if you're speaking with your wallet, then that's
Yeah.
fine. I guess you don't get what you want. You don't want.
Right.
It's that simple.
And I don't buy them. I just pass by them.
Yeah.
I look at them, and I see other people look at them. When I go down the aisle, they're like, and they walk right past them. I never see any of the Todd McFarlane fans out there saying, "Oh my goodness, let me go ahead and get these all off the shelf for Todd and Mac." And wait till I get that damn Spawn. Oh my goodness.
That's what gets me when someone's like, "Oh, you should be thankful that they're giving them to you." It's like, no, that's not how it works. They're getting my money. My money is from my labor.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to be thankful if you're giving me crap figures just because no one else is giving me those figures. That's not how it works.
Like, and then this Dark Father Batman. Like, I guess I gotta watch the comic story and understand who Dark Father Batman is. I guess Darkseid as Batman. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
It's just
he's
weird.
in the comic. He's drawn like this, almost the same height as Superman there, but this dude is like
huge.
way bigger.
Todd.
Well, I hope the people who buy this line enjoy it,
Yeah, absolutely.
They say they do.
and
I'm
I'm
like, okay.
yeah, and that's awesome.
Yeah, but I want something that's actually going to do something. I want a figure that's actually going to do something.
If they had posed better and such, would you have gotten that line,
I probably.
or would your interest still not be there because you're not really interested in the designs?
If they pose better, maybe, but because of the scale that it
Right.
fluctuates so much, I would still have to probably say no on it. I couldn't do it because the scale is just like Robin shouldn't be as tall as.
Oh yeah,
close as
absolutely.
tall as Batman.
Scale is absolutely a factor. Like, you don't have to be exact, but just be at least close to something that's believable.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I don't understand it. And then we got this new company called Loyal Subjects. I'm not sure if they're new.
They're not new.
Oh, they've been around.
They're not new. Yeah.
They're not new.
I was first time. Oh wow! Wait a minute. So wait a minute. They make you sigh. What's going on?
Huh?
What's going on? They made you sigh.
Oh no, this line's whatever, man.
They're not. They are not well made.
They're
not.
Like this 3D render. These 3D renders are deceiving.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's even
And there's
worse.
something strange going on with that Turtles line. It looks very, very similar to the SHF.
Like I see a lot of people comparing it, but I'm like, it's not going to hold a candle to the SHF.
Yeah.
I think this would got everybody hyped up.
Oh, also, if you want to know how they do this, like if you think McFarlane does weird scaling, you need to look at this line.
Oh Lord.
Because they're all listed as 5-inch and everyone is 5 inches.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter what character. They're all
absolutely. Like if you see the
Buffy and Angel are the same height.
Absolutely. Like if you see the Full Metal Alchemist brothers Elric, one's supposed to be, really short, and obviously the other one's like an armored suit. In the figures, they're both exactly the same height.
Yeah,
so they're both 5 inches.
Yep, this line is somewhere in between, like a reaction figure and like a Mattel DC Multiverse figure. Somewhere in between there, because it's got more articulation than a reaction, but it's very kind of like poorly done. And it's a weird scale. It's 5-inch. But I did pick up the Bill and Ted and the Napoleon Dynamite just to do head swaps, to have like teenagers or kids or something in a photo. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is it effective?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Be good. If you're going to have 5-inch and if he can blend it with Marvel Legends, I think he'd just be good.
He won't. He's going to be shorter.
Oh man.
Yeah. He's going to be like a child to them.
Well, he can still be like a child vampire for Morbius
with a face like that.
Well, we don't put that face on. You put the angry. you never put the regular face on. You never go full face off.
I just don't understand why. Like, why go to this scale? Why?
I don't understand it.
Why?
Well, look, Bobby. At least it's not 3 3/4 inch.
It'd almost be better if it was. At least you'd have more things to put it with. You have this odd scale. What are you going to put it with?
5 inches is weird. It's no
So
one really
that
does it.
5 inches too? Can't be.
Everything is 5 inches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's really not even a 5-inch scale.
Weird.
It's just a 5-inch line.
It's just a 5-inch line.
Yeah,
like it's like that's their max height that they're gonna go.
So I'm wondering how to. And man, turtles must be getting pimped out like hard.
I know. I was gonna say it. Like everyone's doing them now.
Yeah, like it's like damn.
I'm like, when's another import company gonna do them then?
I guess SHF is coming back. They're going to do Shredder.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I mean, they made the prototype, so hopefully they eventually release that.
Oh, Greg, you're wild. So, I was reading a great comment said about Robin should be as big as Bane. What the
wide. Robin is, I think, he's about as wide as Bane.
Well, in Toddy Mac scale, he might be.
Right.
But yeah, these because I forgot. This is the first I've heard of them, so I don't even know nothing about these.
So yeah, the CG render, the CG renders, they're definitely a little deceiving.
Yes. Yeah, Dante, if you go into Walmart, they're near the NECA stuff that probably isn't there.
Right. Number one, I go to my Walmart, there's nothing there. And NECA is like a Cyberpunk 2077 figure hanging there next to a Dragon Ball Z statue. I go down the action figure aisle, it's cleaned out. There's no AEW figures, no wrestling figures, barely like 2 Transformers that nobody wanted. And it's still good Transformers, but they're like, I'll leave this for somebody else who may want them. No legends, and if there is a legend, it's from like 3 waves ago, hanging up there that nobody wants, and it's the random figure that nobody ever like. I didn't want this. Like, I don't want this figure. Leave this here. And it's Scooby Doo and whatever else you can else find there. That's all they got in my Walmart.
You're lucky. That's more than what I get. I'm fucking serious.
Yo, Scruffy Nerd, if I could find Spy Master on the pegs, I would buy him just to give him a home. But they only have Spy Master. Somebody said he was worth more than one of the female legends in the line. This one, man.
So let me say something about her and Vision.
Yes.
They look like good figures. They look well done. They look like their characters. I'm still meh on them.
Well,
you understand the difference, Ewan?
The only reason why I say this, and I knew there was a reason why I like this. May Shelf did this figure.
There you go.
I knew this figure looked too damn good, and that's the reason why May Shelf did this figure. The Vision, I wasn't sold on. I'm like, all right, it's okay. This one, I'm like, it looks damn good. But everybody keeps saying like the Marvel Select one looks better than the Legends one.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
It's larger too.
Right. So you have more to work.
Right. I'd like to see more photos of the Legends one. I mean, there's only that one. I know there's only that one shot, really. That one angle specifically. Yeah. Is there more?
Yeah, there's more. Go a little further. There's the Mandalorian. Gogurt and his little carrying case.
Nice.
Then we get into
hot toys.
Get to Alex's favorite thing: hot toys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they look great. I'm not in on these. I'm picky with the MCU stuff, but I'd mind if I said it didn't look awesome. All the resellers hiking up their original Age of Ultron Vision figures are pissed though.
Oh, really? Because they're remaking.
Dude, it's crazy because when WandaVision came out and it started gaining a little bit of traction, you just see the Vision prices go up. And then when they announce this, you see them all reselling them for, less than what they were.
This vision looks good.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm just scared of that. Whatever, I'm not sure what they use on him. Is
Yeah, I'm
like
always fearful of the fabric. It's just
Yeah. That's definitely crease fabric
Yeah.
type material.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, they took him out of that leg post. Like, oh, don't crease that fabric. Take him out. Take him out. And stand him straight up. But these look,
Shows the photo.
they look great. Like, if I was going to get some Hot Toys, and I was into them, these would probably be ones I'd pick up. They look awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but I'm sticking with Spider-Man. That's it.
that's all you need.
Yeah, that's all I need in my life. It's me and my Spider-Man. Look for me. Lost, for those who know, it's Tupac.
That's my girl.
Okay, so I think I remember this movie, but I barely remember the movie. And I know you and Bobby remember the movie. I don't know, Chamba, if you remember this, if you ever seen this movie, Battle Beyond the Stars.
No, I'm sorry. I've not.
I've never seen this movie.
I thought you said I'm sorry. Maybe I thought you said
No, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm the only one. I mean, it's like one of those movies. I don't think it had a theatrical release. It got played on like USA at like 1:00 in the morning, or if you're into like B movies, B Roger Corman movies, when you went to
Right.
Blockbuster, you know. And you, but she was like a '80s, not a scream queen, but like a vixen, I guess, of the '80s or whatever. So she did a lot of like sexy movies and stuff like that, but she also did some sci-fi stuff too. So she's kind of like a B movie, I don't know, just well known, I guess. She does a lot of conventions and stuff. But the outfits in this flick and like the weaponry is like sci-fi and it's interesting, and
Right.
I'm in.
I think it only comes with like the Blu-ray.
Who's making this?
NECA.
Is it NECA? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Is it NECA?
It's
Yeah.
NECA.
Okay. Yeah. It is NECA.
Okay.
But I think it just comes with. Isn't it just come with the Blu-ray?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
The actress's name is Sybil Danning, by the way, in case anyone's curious.
I know her. Oh my goodness! And then, see, Ewan's about to get his wrench taken away. He said Darkseid was trying to get the hourglass shaped waist to take some of the sexy OnlyFans for Bobby to get excited at. At least that's what we're falling figure to imply. Ewan's about to get
We
hit.
had him calm down.
He just got his wrench. He's about to get it taken away already.
Someone was asking in the chat if we had seen, or I had seen the new Shredder's Revenge TMNT, which it's like basically like a sequel to the arcade games. And,
I did see that.
Looks great.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it. Like I can't wait for it. Like me and my buddies, we're ready to play it. Like when it drops, like we're doing online co-op for it. Like we can't wait.
Can I join and be Leo?
Sure. Because nobody, I'm gonna be Raph anyway. That's my boy.
Mm.
I love me some Raphael. Not sure if anybody's too interested in these, but I know Play Arts makes some great figures. Would you do you like him, Chamba? Like, I don't know, because he's like
No, not Play Arts. I've seen a lot of like third party 1/6 scales that just make these ones look really bad.
Yep.
But see, I like my Vanquish figure from Play Arts.
I'm
The
glad
Vanquish-
you do too. No, I mean, like, I'm not saying anyone who likes them is, but I've just seen better ones that are closer to the model. That
Right.
like it's weird how unlicensed stuff can make
Look
the
better.
official stuff just look
Yeah.
like
But
trash.
then also it pushes like the official companies to do better.
Absolutely.
Transformer stuff.
Transformers does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish, honestly, like, I mean, I know with like SH Figure Arts with Dragon Ball, there's a bunch of third party companies that forced basically Bandai to start releasing some characters quicker.
Oh yeah, they had to. They were like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, we're losing money here." Like, hold on. Go ahead and get the Ginyu Force out there. Go ahead and get them out.
But then in those cases, it's like the official does look better than those third party ones.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, it's like, I don't know.
It was.
Plus, Play Arts scaling is weird too.
It is.
Like, at least with the third party 1/6, you know it's 1/6 scale.
Right.
and it is 1/6 scale. Whereas these ones are like, I don't know, they're 1/9, 1/10.
So Nick is almost selling me on these, and I might have to get this.
Oh,
The
yeah?
werewolf. Yeah, American Werewolf in London.
I mean, it looks great.
Yeah. I know the sculpt is going to be great on it. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
But I have that fear I'm going to do it with my Defenders of the Earth.
What, the joints? You gotta give it a bath.
Yeah, my non-durable goods are going to have to take a bath somewhere.
Borrow your
Oh,
girlfriend's
bath.
hair.
You know what? When I take my bath, that's when my non-durable goods take the bath with me. Like we just gonna be playing in the water. Remember, Bobby? Remember, Bobby? What I said about that? You can do what you can do, Bobby. Action force in the bathtub. Action force in the bathtub. Come on, Bobby, make it happen for the people.
I can't do it.
If they're water-based characters, makes sense.
But the non-durable, you got to put them in the water first. And they even said this on their Twitter page. They're like, hey,
That's
free
just
bath for
weird.
your figures. But this looks good. I have high hope. They really are. Looks like they're nailing down the sculpt of the werewolf. With
I think they might be
Sculpt looks
one and done with its license, though. Someone had asked last week about the Nazi demon.
yeah.
figures. I think this might be it. Unless, and if they do, I can see them doing the human version or his best friend who gets killed at the very. Oh,
Right.
God. Yes. God. Love it.
You love it.
I love it so much. It got me.
Turtles in disguise. Like I also don't know how I feel about the trench coats. Like they look like they get ready, like them standing, like all four of them standing, look like they like, hey, psst, psst, come here, psst, psst. Guess what I got for you? Come here, look at my coat. Hey, what's up? No, come on, don't put them on that.
I mean, at least they're getting the four main characters out there again, but slightly
For
different.
sure. Smart.
So-
It's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, if you're a completist, then you don't feel like you're buying the same figure for no reason. You know,
Very
Do you guys know if this is this a SDCC exclusive, or are they going to release it as a 4-pack? Or
yeah, it's a Target exclusive.
Target. Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Target makes it worse. It's like worse than a convention exclusive at this point.
Yeah.
Alex, don't worry. I'm sure my Target will have a bunch of them, just like they have Splinter and Baxter sitting on the shelf.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't know I had a Connect. All right.
don't worry. You live in Newark. The shipping's cheap. Don't worry about it. It's cheap shipping.
Packaging is nice too.
Right. Yeah, this packaging is nice. I like that. I know they showed the 4 masks, but I'm just like, I'm curious. Are they underneath the hats? That's what the other 4 the masks are? Because I only see 2 masks in the box.
They could be behind him. I mean, package is probably hiding a lot of things.
I thought they came with alternate head sculpts also. Maybe they were
They
just.
did. I think it's like, wasn't it like replaceable eyes and stuff? And
Are they doing
mouthpieces?
things?
Yeah. If you can kind of see it on that image on that,
Yeah, I can't.
there's like a scale there that shows.
Yeah, that blue area. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think I knew that, and you just reminded me. But
It's pretty neat. I think it's a neat idea how they did it as well.
yeah. They did it with the 1/4 scale cartoon Raph that's coming out, or just came out, or something like that. Yeah.
I think that's what they were saying, that they based it off. They looked at that and they're like, oh, we can just do that for these ones too.
Jason Lopez says a free trench coat and hat for your Marvel Legends thing.
Would it be big enough though?
I don't think so. Like the thing is bigger than these turtles' arms.
Mm-mm.
I think you look like the Incredible Thing coming out of the coat. Yeah, these look cool. Like, okay, yeah, so they're there.
Yeah, they're at the back.
Back.
At the back
Okay.
tray.
Man, you get a lot of hands in there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they
great.
do give you a ton of hands.
This is loaded. I like the boombox.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So this thing is like 150.
I could check the price. I think it did say.
I like that cover art too on the box.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't say how much it
Their
is.
prices?
Yeah, it just
I
says
wonder-
release this spring.
Okay.
Yeah, I know people have posted the tag, the shelf tag for this at Target. Like the tag is already out at some Targets.
Dang.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody really collects Mondo. I mean, it's Spider-Man.
Those are like so out of nowhere. Like what? It looks like a Bionicle Spider-Man.
Right. I thought it was Lego Spider-Man too. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shoot, Lego Spider-Man. Now it's Mondo.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I don't-
neat. I don't understand how I don't like the head design for the black suit.
Mm.
It's too simple compared to
I think
the
it's too
body.
big.
Right.
It's just there's something that like at least with the Spider-Man, there's a lot of differences to make him look like, you know, a robot, whereas black suit Spider-Man just looks like black suit Spider-Man's head on a robot's body.
Well, that red suit Spider-Man has the Optimus Prime thing in the middle of
Right.
his head.
It's very Evangelion inspired in the body as well. Like
Oh no,
maybe
not that.
it's
God damn, not Evangelion.
a robot. We're not talking about the anime itself.
I
you know,
know,
it's
I
robots,
know,
yeah.
but it takes every time I hear about that show, it takes me down that rabbit hole that I can never go back because that show was so freaking depressing.
It's cool mecha. Just take it for the cool mech stuff.
I couldn't because I was so invested in the story.
It's
I'm
a
like,
great story too, but just take it for the dope robots fighting weird stuff.
You,
don't know.
you know, I have one Mondo figure and I love it. It's the Iron Giant.
I think that's the best one that they've done
Good
so
quality?
far.
Yeah, I would love if Mondo got like the Power Rangers license and did some Megazords and
Ooh,
stuff.
see, I think they would do
Yeah.
the Megazords well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their Iron Giant is
Yeah,
like
dang.
awesome.
Oh yeah, that I can see that. I can see them doing some Megazords.
Is there a scaling to this yet? Did they say how tall these things are?
These usually there's like I think
they're-
they're like maybe 1/6 like kind of size.
Yeah, they're like 12-inch.
Did they say 12 inches?
I thought I read that.
Let me see.
Oh, like Mondo does like 12 inch
10
and then
inch.
like
They're
I know
10
they
inch.
did the Batman stuff.
Yeah.
They're 10 inch. Okay.
Yeah, 10 inch.
Okay. And what's the price
That's
on these
strange
things?
because they usually do
160 for Spider-Man and the symbiote Spider-Man is 170. But it said there's a 25% discount off the regular Spider-Man if you buy both at the same time before March 31st.
See, I find that weird because it's like these designs don't come from anywhere. They're
Right.
specific to this toy line. So it's a little bit trickier to sell a figure that's 10 inches for that price.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not- yeah.
talk about niche. That's like super.
Yeah, this
niche,
is
like,
really niche.
Yeah.
At least like if it's attached to like if there's a book that's going to come out with these designs. Okay,
Right.
at least there's media to attach to it. So if somebody's a fan of the book, sure, I'm going to pick up this toy which happens to be that design, but if it's just a cool looking design, I don't know, like it's not really the best Spider-Man design either, so
Nick says Mondo said they are trying to plan out some Megazords down the road for the future.
that would be nice.
nice.
That would be nice, yeah.
Ewan says, make sure to cover the Marvelous News thing about retro Spider-Man figures. JC mentioned a few more potential figures that could be coming along retro alongside the Webman, Hobgoblin, and Symbiote Spider-Man. I think I did see Dan Yin kind of hint at a Symbiote Spider-Man because Just Jay has said something on Twitter in reference to it, and he was like, like kind of gave that that like GIF and like, okay, so something's up, something's planned, something's really planned. It's just I thought there was pictures of the not the Marvel Select one, but the Hasbro one. I thought there was pictures of them. I think wait a minute.
Yeah, because I'd only seen that that one Legends one of
There it is.
Okay, there is more then. I think it looks good. I think the cream color on Vision is weird.
Yeah. See, most people missed it because they didn't know that he had like this cream, like this.
I mean, it
think
was
just shows-
metallic. It was metallic like in the show.
Yeah.
It wasn't as cream as it is on the figure.
Yeah,
It just looks milky here.
I thought it was more gold when I seen the
Right,
show.
exactly. That's what I thought too.
And
Like
but
how
most
they
people
mentioned
even,
a few times.
but they missed it. They didn't see it on him.
Oh,
in
they
the
didn't
show.
see it at all. Oh no,
Yeah.
okay. It's definitely there. It's definitely
Right.
there. It's not the first thing that you notice, but it wasn't
But
this
I-
milky. That's why I was like, that's weird.
But I think some of the shots when they were showing him, you had to catch it before the screen
Right.
because he was like he wasn't really like on the screens too much. And when they were fighting, you really didn't see it.
I think it's neat though. Like, this is cool.
Yeah, this one I could pass on, but I just want Wanda.
I'll
Wanda
take a
looks so
Mayfix.
good.
I'll take a
Yeah.
Mayfix of these two.
This Wanda head sculpt looks so damn good.
Looks great.
Like
We
this
need a
this
Darcy.
figure actually looks clean. You said you need a Darcy.
Yeah.
I would love to have a Darcy. I love a Darcy. That'd be awesome. All right. Let me see. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, they did announce these. For those who enjoy the Ghostbusters Kenner Classic ones, they announced the Ecto One.
So how big is that Ecto one?
It's probably just big enough for like the Kenner Classic ones, I think, which are 5
I believe
inches.
it's the vintage size one.
Vintage size ones. Okay.
Yeah,
I
these
think
are.
it looks great. I think that looks fantastic.
This looks like it looks like the old one of old.
It just looks really. I like the. Yeah, I just like the shape of it all. It looks great.
And then
Were
they
you
got
guys into this line back in the day when it originally came out?
I was
really.
all about it.
I never picked up any.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither did I. But it looks. I mean, I love the cartoons, but the toys always look.
Yeah, I think these look great. I just think these look fantastic.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day that toilet was like the peg warmer. I saw that thing all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think it was like super mass produced. That's why.
Mm.
But this Ecto One, this one kind of got me like Ecto One's kind of cool, which was just like for the 6-inch ones that came out.
If it was for the 6-inch, I would instantly buy that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they ever do an Ecto 1 and 6-inch, just watch. It'll be a HasLab.
Yeah, it would be. I'm
It's
surprised
going-
they haven't already.
You know what? I think because their
The
peg
movie's
woman's
been delayed
so
and stuff.
bad, that and you've already had Mattel do it. Now you got Hasbro doing it. Like, how many times are you going to have the same Ghostbuster figures in your collection? And I think
mean,
that's why they're sitting on the
yeah.
shelves right now.
What
Like,
scale
I'm
is the one that's currently on the shelves?
The 6-inch ones.
Is it 6-inch though?
I think might be
Because I know that
5.5,
Ecto one doesn't
6.
actually. It can't.
Yeah, the
can't
Ecto
see
1.
the figures, can it?
No,
The-
not so. There's two. There's one Ecto one that they released. I think it was like what I forget what scale it was. It was
118.
118.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
118,
not, though.
but someone
Nah.
said that it's actually smaller than 118.
Yeah,
But they-
I
It's
said
not
it,
even
I said it on one of the shows because I
Yeah.
bought it and it's
that's right.
waste. It can't fit a 3 3/4 inch GI Joe.
So it can't fit a GI Joe in it, like an old school GI Joe. That's
No.
weird. What size is that?
You
then? What's
could
the point?
probably. I should try an Exo Squad figure.
Like 120, 124 is it?
Maybe, yeah, because a Mask figure will be too small, but something
Right.
in between Mask and GI Joe might work.
That's so weird.
Yeah, when they announced that first Ecto one, I was like, oh man, that's cool. Then that would make me go buy the Ghostbuster figures, and then they said the size was like, yeah, they still be sitting on the shelf then. Sorry,
That was such a weird decision.
it was like, why would you come out with an Ecto one that like you can't fit anything into?
Yeah, it doesn't fit anything.
Ryan has them pulled up for Marvel's news.
Yeah, so they're.
inverted Spidey's cool.
Oh yeah, let me some Spider-Man. Go ahead.
I was kind of skimming through this, and they're speculating that these will all be like fan channel.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you got Hobgoblin on a retro card, which makes sense because they haven't put out I mean, Hobgoblin was what
They
was
put
it?
out
Right?
two. They put out. I think the. Hold on.
Wasn't it the Rhino Wave or?
I think so because there was a Build-A-Figure Hobgoblin, which was a new, like kind of like the newer incarnation of him.
That was
And-
Demo Goblin.
No, there was a new Hobgoblin. There was a new one where he was slimmer. He was a skinnier guy with just the bat wings. And then-
that thing is old. That thing is old.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that, there's that Hobgoblin. Then there's the classic Hobgoblin that they did come back out with the two different faces, and then there was Demo Goblin.
Yeah, Space Venom Wave. Thank you, Matt McDougall and Abnugler.
And though 76.
And then Shocker, I guess.
Cool.
Right.
So maybe like Shocker in that scheme, because even the one that they put out a few years ago was more of a modern look. Like, and there was a running change because one of them had the Thunderbolts logo.
Yeah.
And then Webman.
That's cool. I think Webman's pretty rad.
Yeah, and then they got question marks on the Craven and the black suit Spider-Man. I really hope if they do that black suit Spider-Man on the retro card, it has to be the new body.
Yo, they'll do a black suit Spider-Man. There's no way around it. Like they know they have to. They did a classic.
It'd be a shame for them not to.
Right.
Actually, that might actually be my first Marvel Legends figure ever.
Really?
Yeah. Black suit.
Oh,
You don't collect Legends?
No.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I was like, really? I was surprised. Like, okay.
No.
But the thing, what gets me though, this is like, we'll have our third Craven.
Right.
Yeah. That one is, I mean, it makes sense to put it on a retro card, but I mean, how are they going to do it different? Because you're going to want to keep it in the classic look, and they already did that in the 2-pack. But
Right.
I mean, come on. It's Hasbro. We're going to get the same figure 800 times.
Yeah.
And then the speculation is that they're going to do Sandman.
Nice.
And if they reuse the Bath mold, then it'll be like Kingpin, the huge card, probably $35 by that point because prices are going up.
Give him regular arms, please.
Yes.
If you do Sandman, give him regular arms, please, and give him the short sleeve green shirt, and brown pants. That's all I need. That's all I need. Do not give him the extra long arms or the sandy arms. Just give him regular arms, please. You already gave us
them do that.
I know it.
Watch them
they gave us the all sandy one, and then we have the Builder figure one. Like, I just need a regular Sandman, a regular everyday Sandman. Like, he's just walking down the street like an everyday guy. That's all I need.
I would prefer an all new sculpt or a different buck that they've already used. I don't want that Build-A-Figure buck again because I know that Sandman can grow and shrink in size, but I want one that's closer to like a 6'2" guy. Not like because the Build-A-Figure, like if you look at the scale, he's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Oh man, now they're going after me in chat. Greg's like, Dante, sorry, you are so wrong, bro. I'm probably like, they're listening now. They're going to do the opposite of what you want.
Yeah, they're going to do exactly what you don't want.
Yep.
Actually, give me the big bulky arms. Give him Greg.
Then they're going to give you what you want. Then
right.
Let's see.
That's all I asked for. That's all I truly asked for. It might be truly outrageous, like Jim, but that's all I asked for. Truly outrageous. Scruffy Nerd says Bath is the same size as Diamond Select. I use that instead of Sandman.
Yeah, like I say, like I get that Sandman can change his size. He can bigger, whatever. But I would like one that's more the size of a normal human.
Yeah,
right.
I would like
scale with other legends.
Yeah,
right.
And I would like if they did that with Hydro Man. Like, can you give him regular arms, please?
Actually, the Hydro Man buck would be good for a regular Sandman.
It's just a Luke Cage body.
Yeah.
So it's already there, essentially.
Yeah, it's the MCU Luke Cage body. Just put Sandman on that. That'd be great.
Disavow says they need to re-release a Nick Fury on Spidey card. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. They did come out with Nick Fury. Ewan says I want Sandman on the Hydro Man mold, like people said, with the regular D power arms and Sandy superpower arms too. I'm fine with that. I would take that all day. And here comes Judson, Mr. Hasbro. I don't like Hasbro. He didn't do. You'll get Sandman you want when they re-release the deluxe version.
So besides the this retro wave that they have up here as rumors, also there's going to be another basic wave with a Build-A-Figure. And it looks like they're speculating.
It's like all movie figures.
5 movie figures, 1 comic, and 1 video game.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get Miles from Spider-Man.
No.
I mean, come on. They got to. I mean, they did Peter. They did Peter for the first one, right? It was a GameStop exclusive.
Right.
It was a Spider-Man suit one.
Yeah.
But no, I just want Mr. Negative. If you're gonna give me anything, give me Mr. Negative.
That'd be cool. I'll take Mr. Negative.
That's what I want, Mr. Negative. And then see, everybody says I don't complain about Hasbro. This is what I complain about. Like, give me Mr. Negative. If you're gonna give me something for the Gameverse, give me Mr. Negative.
I'm surprised they don't give you Mr. Negative with the amount they use that fucking suit body.
Yep.
I was waiting for Bobby to chime in. I knew it.
They've got it, so they could easily just make one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they would just repaint the chameleon body.
Oh my goodness, John probably says if they do that, I'm done. He said they're going to re-release Spider-Man Noir as a game figure. Oh my goodness, no, please don't. I don't need another Spidey Noir. I'm just curious who the comic figure is going to be. That's my next question. Who's going to be the comic figure? Could be sure. No, it ain't going to be Cardiac anytime soon. Yeah, Bobby, I'm bringing him back up again. Cardiac. I'll still complain.
It hurts me. It hurts.
I know. Hurts me too. You should. You know what you should do with that hammer? You should start smacking everybody.
Yeah.
Like, no Cardiac.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking this hammer home and start smacking everybody. Come on, pow! All right, Mr. Chamba, we have you here.
Oh, okay.
I've been wanting to get you on for a while because I've enjoyed your artwork for a long time.
Thanks.
Been a big fan of it. And
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. And it's just, I think your art style has just been amazing.
I appreciate it.
But for the folks who do not know you, tell them a little about yourself, sir.
All right. So, I'm primarily known for working on Udon Entertainment's Street Fighter comic books. That started I think 2007, 2008, something like that. And I did a few series for them for that. And I work primarily with Udon. I do a lot of jobs with like Capcom and stuff, a lot of video game properties. Most of the stuff that I post on Instagram these days is just stuff that I've worked on for fun on like Patreon and stuff. But because I can't, I do share a few actual published work that I do, and a few of those every now and then. But there's a couple that I'm working on like right now I can't really share right now. But yeah, so right now I'm just posting a bunch of stuff that I've worked on Patreon for like a few months ago and stuff. Yeah,
nice.
But yeah, primarily done a lot of Capcom related properties and Street Fighter and stuff like that.
And I think that's where I mostly fell in love with your work from the Street Fighter books.
It's most likely Street Fighter. If you've seen my stuff, it's mostly from Street Fighter. I've done a few like covers for other companies, like you get like a checklist of things you'd like to work on. I managed to thankfully do 2 covers for the Turtles book a few years ago. I did a Power Rangers cover, which is good. So I can just tick them off the list. I think one other thing I need to tick off the list would be like Transformers if I can.
Ooh.
I don't want to do a book because screw that. Screw drawing robots, especially for, but yeah, I'd like a cover would be nice. Actually, I can tick off Transformers. I did the card art. I worked on I don't know what the card game. There's like a Transformers card game.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's like a mobile. I think. Yeah, right. Like a mobile card game. Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of there's certain things that you'd want to tick off the list of things to do. So, those are the things that I still want to. I'm glad I managed to tick off.
Yeah, and just like me, you got a huge bunch of fans here. Like,
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Greg Miller's like, I just love the accent. I could listen to that all day.
It's
Blake
actually
says,
fairly tame, but
Blake says, "Oh my god, I love those."
Thank you so much, Blake.
Unboxing Art says, "Best Street Fighter artist ever."
Thank you. I love Street Fighter. There's a lot of video game artists from Japan that are constant inspiration to me.
And then you also have RG says, Cham's work is awesome.
Thank you, RG.
Left Coast Graphics, nice work.
Thank you.
Greg says, beautiful. Unboxing Art says, yes, I'm a huge Street Fighter fan, and when I saw his work, it had blown me away. So damn talented.
Thank you so much.
And he Prime the First, amazing work, Chamba.
Much appreciated, Prime.
And our resident troublemaker, Ewan, says, incredible work, Chamba. Love Destro.
Thank you. Destro was fun. Yeah, G.I. Joe would have been something fun, but like, I forget who holds the license for that. I think it was IDW, the comic license.
Yeah.
It was weird because I had a buddy of mine who's also in the art field. He asked me, because a few years ago, I think IDW did like a G.I. Joe versus Street Fighter type book or crossover book. And he's like, are you going to work on that? And I was like, I didn't even know about that book. And he's like, why didn't they just get you to do that? I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't work for IDW. I mean, I've done stuff for them, but, they can just email me if they wanted to.
All right. We do have a couple questions here. RG says, what medium do you like to work on, or what computer and program do you use to do your work?
Okay. I primarily am a PC user, and I use Clip Studio Paint Pro. That's my primary program right now. Mainly because the line art, I can use vector lines. So I actually draw on lower resolution, like 150 DPI, and then I can just blow that up to 300 and then work from there, or 400 depending. But because it's vector lines, you don't lose any quality. You can kind of even alternate the sizes of the line art from there.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of features in Clip Studio which would help, like with color flats and stuff. So if you know the programs, you'd know what I'm talking about. I apologize for anybody who doesn't really know.
I love that Baroness, man.
Thank you. Baroness was fun.
Yeah. Jane Weiss asks, what G.I. Joe figure would you do if you were to do a classified box cover?
Oh, I have no idea. I'd take any, to be honest. I'll take any, because that looks fun, and it's not, I like those. I like the box art on those figures because they're not like one specific style.
Right.
Like I know they've hired like so many different artists for that, and I really like that.
Phil Noto's one of them.
Yeah, gorgeous stuff. So I don't know. Actually, those would be any. Like I'm not picky. I'm just like thankful that I get to draw. That's pretty much it, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all thankful that you're drawing, sir. Because, like, from me, everybody in the chat, like, your work is outstanding. Like, everybody's like going crazy over this. You got Nick saying, "Man, top notch Chamba should definitely work on a Street Fighter anime."
Oh, that'd be nice.
You got Monkey 29 DNA saying, "Chamba fire."
Thank you, guys.
Lego Figs says, "Chamba's the man."
Thank you, Lego.
Like you have old fans and new fans now.
Much appreciated, guys.
Abe Nugler says, "I love the SHFF work you do. So awesome. All have all the Udon comics."
Right on. There's a couple of Udon stuff that's coming out. I don't know when. Sometime this year. If you're a fan of Rival Schools, they're going to release the art book for it, which has never been released ever. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
You let me know when that book drops, because
I will definitely advertise it. I mean, I'm definitely going to advertise it. But yeah, it's going to be a fantastic book. I've already seen a bunch of the pages from it.
Oh my goodness. Unboxing Art says, "Is that Susan Strong from Adventure Time?"
Yes, it is. That was something that I just did for fun on Patreon. Because I like Patreon because I'm working on stuff right now which I can't show, and it's kind of like it's super challenging in a way where it's just a lot of pressure on me, put pressure on myself. I like Patreon because I get to do stuff for myself and for that's not related to work. So even if it's like on downtime or relaxing, I'll just draw for myself, and that's my relaxing, which is weird because it's like I draw for work, but I draw for fun. So I don't know. It's weird.
So you have tiers on your Patreon where you do commissions for fans?
I do, essentially.
Cool.
It's not the same as commissions because commissions, like right now, I'm actually closed for commissions. Like, because commissions, it's specific. I work with you individually. I will. There's a lot of back and forth, but there's like certain tiers on the Patreon where you can just list the character and I will depict it how I see fit. But usually with that, if you trust me with the character, you're gonna get something. You're not gonna get anything shit because if I'm gonna, like if it's attached to, if it's something that I like, I'm gonna just sometimes I go more into it than I would normally, and I mean it's for somebody as well. They're gonna get something out of it, so I'm not gonna just half-ass anything. I don't see the reason to half-ass anything.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see. We did have another. Left Coast Graphics says I am all vector as well.
Yeah, I don't do like I color in like raster color, but all my line work are in vector just to help me out a little bit. If I knew like Illustrator and stuff, I don't know how the comics would look, to be honest. I wish I'd learnt it earlier, but I don't know if I can achieve the specific looks that I'm going for with vector. But respect to those who actually just use vector all the time. It's just really difficult.
Unboxing Art says, do you do commissions? I love a Dan Hayabuki or Akuma sketch.
I don't at the moment. I don't know when I will be available again. And if you're referring to like a traditional piece, like markers and ink, I'm not going to be able for that for a while because I'm in Australia, so shipping to anywhere is not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could ship it out. It's just not going to be cheap just to ship it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I shipped to a friend of mine in Perth, Australia, and it was like almost $60 just to ship a box of figures.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is the last time I'm shipping anything over there.
Yeah, it's not fun. Like that's why I know with action figures here, we pay a crazy amount because everything is considered an import at this point, right? Like all the domestic toys you get, they're all imports for me. Mm-hmm. So that's why, like, if I'm going to buy something from America or from Japan, I have to weigh those two out equally, and in regards to how much I'm spending and the value of the figure. So most of the time, I do end up just getting figures from Japan, as in like those kinds of imports. Because if I'm going to pay, like, for example, let's take Hasbro Legends. You can find some at shops here. But for the most part, you do have to order from online. And in a rough equivalent, I could probably get like a basic SHF for that. So
Chamba, you have a friend here in America. I will help you. You tell me what you need, and I can send it over to you. I can just put it all in one box and ship it over.
I appreciate it. I'm also really specific with what I buy, though. If I'm not 100% on something, I'm not going to buy it.
So what is your favorite line to collect?
Yeah,
I don't like. I do collect Dragon Ball SH figure arts, but I don't have all of them. I'm not buying the Ginyu Force because, again, if I'm not 100% on it, I'm not going to get it. Right. They look cool. I'm not saying they don't look cool because I think they look fantastic, but I'm not the biggest on the Ginyu Force. I think I missed out on Yamcha and Tien, but I know that they're re-releasing those, so I might just pick those up because just to finish the Z Fighters or Z Fighters, my bad. So yeah, there's a couple of ones that I do miss out on. I think that's primarily what I get, but I'll pick out whatever really interests me. And right now, thankfully, there's not a lot. Like in regards to like pre-orders and such, I have right now, I think I have more 1/6 scale pre-orders than I do 1/12 scale and stuff.
About it. What do you have on pre-order?
Sorry?
I said, tell us about it. What do you have on pre-order?
Oh, right now I've got the 3-0. What was it? The 3-0 Dorohedoro figures from the anime Dorohedoro. Yeah. Like if any other company would do them, I would most likely get them. I know 1,000 Toys is going to come out with the 1/12 scale stuff, and I'm interested to see what they do with it. But I'm not a fan of the fact that 2 of the characters are going to be statues as opposed to figures. So that's I'm annoyed by that. I'm more of an action figure guy. I don't really like statues. I can appreciate the sculpt and stuff, but like posing them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
it's a lot of maintenance too to have like those bigger. Well, like 12-inch.
Yeah, 12-inch is like I like the look of 12-inch, but you can't just like dynamically pose them as much as you want, as much as a 1/12 scale. Like you can get pretty crazy with some 1/6 stuff. Like I've got Shin from Dorohedoro posed pretty dynamically at the back over there, and he's 1/6 scale. Like he's up there. I got right there. Those two. So like they're fairly dynamic, but you can obviously get more with a 1/12 scale and not feel like and just space wise as well. Like 1/6 just takes up too much space.
Yeah.
Really.
Hey, can you scroll back up to the Jessica Rabbit, Dante?
Yep.
Oh, okay, you're just looking through it now.
Yeah. Dude, I love that, man.
Thank you. That was a fun one.
I'm
So
digging
like
it.
a lot of the fan art that I do, it's just stuff that I'm a fan of. Like right next to it is Metal Slug. I don't know if
Love that
anybody's
game.
familiar with this.
Yes.
Like, that's one of my
Sick.
favorite arcade games. So
Woo, that's my game.
yeah. So
Let me
I'm
see
just
Metal Slug.
and I'm gonna be posting something next week, which is of another video game that I really liked as a kid. So
Cool.
it's been on Patreon for a few months, but I haven't shared anything yet.
So I have to
That's
ask you,
good.
Chamba, you
What's up?
have a drawing here of Darkstalkers. Are you going to be invested when Storm Collectibles starts doing that?
No,
No. Okay.
no. I'm not a. I don't really like this scale. My
Mhm.
problem with Storm Collectibles is I like where all their articulation points are. You know, it's all where it should be for you to get like a dynamic pose. My problem is they don't really accommodate for the shape and the bulk of the figures. So not with all the characters. Like I've handled a lot of them, and the Ryu, for example, I know they based it on like a specific version of him where he's really bulky, but my thing with a figure is if I can't pull off a move or a pose that the actual character can do, I don't like it. I'm not gonna like it. That's what my problem is with the Super 7 New Japan Wrestling figures.
Yes.
Yep.
Like just like Naito can't do this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't
Yeah.
even put his finger on his face like this.
Mhm.
And that's automatically
Yeah.
thumbs down.
It's a signature pose, or yeah.
Yeah. If you can't do your signature poses, I'm out.
Yeah.
What's crazy with Jazz where it beats them, they have Orange Cassidy able to put his hands in some damn pockets,
Exactly.
which is crazy.
Exactly.
The Dante, I agree with you, man. Jazzware is I just have that Kenny figure that came with the ring, and
I wish Jazzware's got New Japan.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I wouldn't mind if Storm continued with like some wrestling stuff. Like this guy, I've been messing around with this guy.
He's
always.
great. But my problem with Storm is scaling.
Right,
like-
exactly. It's not even,
Liger's small, but he's
Right,
huge.
exactly, yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah, yeah. And they're beefier. I don't know. Maybe some of the
Yeah.
guys on the show can attest to this. This is my first Storm Collectibles. I'm a fan.
They're all
But-
beefy. That's my
Yeah,
problem with Storm.
Chunkier. That's what you were saying
Everyone's
about
chunky.
Street Fighter. Yeah.
I think only Storm Collectibles figure I really had was the Ryu, and then I had and I got Lobo. Those are the only two I had.
I think
actually, I
the-
still got my Ryu. Yeah, I still got my Ryu. That
The
was all.
Street Fighter ones are definitely the chunkier ones.
They're chunky.
I feel like the Mortal Kombat ones are a little bit more proportioned.
I think it's more so. Yeah, it depends. Like I know with the Street Fighter line, I went with SH Figure Arts because the only one that I don't like from the SH is Sagat.
Oh, he's horrible. Yeah,
I don't even know what happened there.
I don't
but
know. Yeah, they
They
made him
need to redo that one.
yeah, big time. They made him Garfield orange.
He's short too. Like if
Yeah.
you're
He's
Sagat
way short.
and you're about the same height as Vega,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yep.
Vega's
So-
a perfect figure.
Vega is phenomenal. I was shocked at how good he was.
I'm scared for when Storm does Vega because they're not going to
It's
make him
not going to
skinny.
be as good. It's
Yeah.
not going to be as good.
Yeah.
Also, the Sakura, perfect.
Yep.
Sakura's perfect. I was like, I've got Armika. She's one of my favorites, and I was shocked that they made her because she's one of my favorite Street Fighters.
Yeah.
I'd love it if they'd made Dan. I'm honestly like, I'm surprised. Like I was talking in Toy Migos before, and I think it was in the Discord. How I'm shocked that Bandai hasn't released any alternate colors because they've got like this, they've got all the molds for the Street Fighter characters, yet they've done no alternate colors. Whereas Storm Collectibles, they're just churning out
Yeah.
Yeah.
alternate colors left and right, and I'm like, they're making the most of the molds that they have. I'm surprised Bandai hasn't done any of that yet.
Their releases have been really slow, man.
Yeah.
Soda used to, when Soda was still,
Soda was great. I liked Soda.
Yeah, they were churning out like you had like every color, like almost Ryu, Ken. I think I had every color. I think I was missing Evil Ryu, and I had every color of Ken, like red, brown, white, and I think there was one other gi that he had that they came out with. But that was before I sold them all. I was like, because I was done with them. I was like,
the problem with Storm is I don't like that the traditional colors are the harder ones to get. Like, dude, the red M Bison's like a $400 figure. It's like
Zangief, the original Zangief is very impossible to find at this point. Yeah. And he looks fantastic. Like, he's a big, beefy figure, and it's great because obviously I think Storm handles the big beefy characters really well. I don't like most of the other things though. Like they've never done like a really slim character before. Their females are chunky as well.
Yeah.
I know they teased a Mai Shiranui, and I have no faith in that. I don't know. Storm does well for what they do, but I'm not interested. Like they're not 112, so they don't really scale with anything else. So I don't know.
No,
but it's nice that they make all these figures.
I just since you do seem like you enjoy New Japan wrestling, have you like thought about getting into like the AEW figures or getting like some of the like WWE figures as well, or just kind of sticking with, like, I'm
gonna like if I mean, one, they're too expensive to get here in Australia already. Like again, anything domestic to you guys is imports for me.
Right.
So I'm still gonna be paying what like I guess it would be equivalent. Like how much are the AEW figures there for you?
Like I think like $20.
About $20. I think after exchange, it'd be about 35 US for us.
Ouch.
So it's not cheap. And again, like if I'm gonna import anything in, I have to be 100% on it. And yeah, I'm not gonna. Like, I wish somebody else did the New Japan figures because I would love to have New Japan figures.
Yeah,
but they had to do it.
He then during that Brian Flynn interview on the major pod.
I watched it live. Yeah, I was watching it live on Twitch.
He already announced that they have a Wave 3 coming.
They already. Actually, if you continued watching that stream, they sent it off to Yoko, who works for Super 7, and Jay White's in Wave 3.
Jay White, I hope.
Yeah, they announced one character at least, but they said they're going to announce them next month when most people have Wave 1 in their hands already.
And Jay White gonna be upset. He gonna be upset. Like, what is this?
He's probably not going to care because like it's a first figure for him, so I'm sure they're going to get excited about it. Yeah,
I hope they start introducing some NJPW legends. Like I'd love an Antonio Noki, but nice. Love Keiji Muda, Great Muda figure.
It'd be great. Like at this point, that's why I was like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, I might just like I'll pick up a Shingo and just take his heads off and put it on something else. Put it on like a better body or like if they do Minoru Suzuki, because he's got such a basic body, perfect. Easy. Yeah, just get his head, pop it on, one of those other 112 scale bodies that are better articulated.
Yep.
Who'd have thought a wrestling figure with better articulation?
Right.
Right. Real quick to deviate from the conversation. This Venom Eddie Brock is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That was just for fun. I'm glad I got to work on Venom. I managed to work on a one-shot last year, so I'm really glad I got to tick him off the list.
That's also because it reminds me of Marvel's Capcom too.
Oh, it's weird to me because like growing up, being a fan of like obviously video games and Marvel, I still think my favorite depictions of say the X-Men and Marvel characters are drawn by Capcom artists.
Yeah.
Like Marvel vs. Capcom, the Bengus artwork from there is still some of my favorite depictions of any Marvel character, and will always be an inspiration to me and just influence me till this day.
that game, hands down, was like I think that's
I
probably
mean,
the most
Infinite is
Marvel.
garbage, but
Yeah, yeah.
but
Anybody who played Infinite knew that was not a good game.
it's not good. It's not good at all.
You just played it because it had Marvel in it. It was just like okay,
Right. But that was a waste. That was a waste.
What was it? I want to take you for a ride.
Great stuff. Oh yeah, fantastic.
Oh, that was a jam. Like when you heard that, you're like, who's playing Marvel's Capcom 2?
Exactly.
That old Toy Biz line wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't.
I agree. It was. I liked. I had a Captain Commando from there. The only Captain Commando action figure.
So I was glad when they redid Marvel versus Capcom a few years ago because I got to do a Mega Man figure. I was like, this is fucking awesome. I love that figure.
See, Mega Man, that's like another line that I don't know. There's so many variations of figures out there, and I haven't really. I want to pick one up, but I'm not. I'm still undecided on which one.
SHF did a Mega Man figure that's.
They did. There's a D-Arts one. There's an SHF. I can get the True Force one. That's based on like their own version of the X design. I know Sentinel's got the 4-inch nail line. That one might be. Yeah, but that's I don't know. It's weird because I got to justify the price for the size and the accessories. Because having to ship everything to Australia, it's like, all right, is this going to be the Mega Man for me?
Now I can say this: I do have the SHF classic one. It's nice. I like it because it actually comes with roll. Roll. Yeah, no, not roll. This I forget what's the dog's name. Was it Roll?
It's not Roll. Roll's the sister.
Sister, yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, it's the dog, whichever.
Yeah, but it comes with the dog, and it's cool, and it's pretty cool. And I think it comes with like the little mini guys with the helmets, the other helmets. So it's pretty cool. I like it. It's not bad. Like
that one's harder to get now, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I bought it because I was a Mega Man. Oh, really? I just bought it because it was Mega Man. I was like, I like Mega Man. I was like, I'll just get it.
But like Mega Man is such a weird franchise as well. Like Capcom's not really doing much with them. I don't know. To be fair, Capcom's not doing much with a lot of their franchises. So
yeah. Except for let's just Resident Evil. Like, Resident Evil, go ahead. Put it
Resident
out.
Evil's still making money. That's why, and Monster Hunter's making money. So you push the ones that make money.
Yeah.
I just hopefully they can get back into the fighting game scene and do something with whatever Street Fighter they come out with next.
They just keep adding on the Street Fighter. That's all they keep doing.
Just make a proper sequel. Just don't make another game that takes place in between another game, and just move it forward. Move the story along.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, they just keep adding on to the current Street Fighter. They're like, oh, we got new characters coming out. Here you go. Like,
I think this is the last round for them, though. Like in regards to this specific game, I know they got new producers, so that's definitely something I think they're going to start looking into for the next gen consoles.
Now, on this one here, where you have like the Defenders, is this something?
Oh, that's a collaboration.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a few months ago. Me and 4 other Udon members, we did a live stream on Twitch where we all drew on the same canvas. So each of those were drawn by different artists, and I colored it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was all during stream. I think it was like a 8 hour stream, something like that.
Wow.
Was it on Toying Around?
Sorry?
Was it on Toying Around?
Oh no. To be fair, it's like those lengths are but like it's weird because like they're just talking on Toying Around, stuff like that. But no, we're actually still drawing, but talking as well. So it's
all you're doing on 20 round is you opening butter. Hey, what butter did you get? Well, we got this
I
good
don't think
butter
it's just
down
opening
here.
butter. I think there's more than butter.
We got this good butter over here in Canada. Since I'm the butter baron, he has like a butter baron. Like he sits on his throne. You don't really see it because he crops it out, but it's a little butter throne that he sits on.
A butter throne.
And he just sits on it. Like,
point.
right? No, he doesn't. No, it's made. It's all 3D printed butter, so he doesn't melt.
Okay.
It doesn't melt at all.
Butter.
He just sits there and he opens up his toys and he just leans back. He's like, "Welcome to the king, the Baron show. Come with me." He's like Rick James. If you ever see Dave Chappelle with Rick James, he's like,
Unity.
Right. He has a ring, and one of his rings just has the name of a butter on it. Like whatever butter brand they got in Canada, that's what one of the rings has. And he just when he hits, he's like, Butter.
Kev says,
Gotcha
I'm still here,
again.
Dante.
There he is. I woke him up. I woke up the butter bear. He's like, I heard my name. He's clutching his butter. He's like, instead of clutching money, he's just clutching his butter like butter sticks. He's like, I heard my name. What's going on?
Well, he's 3D printing butter right now, man.
He sure is.
He had to step away from the 3D printer.
1/12 scale.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you did one of my favorite characters right here.
I love Spider-Man. All
right, you ace my book. Look, you can come back anytime you want, sir. You can come back anytime you want.
To be fair, though, my favorite is Scarlet Spider.
Really?
I love Scarlet. Like that's why, like he's one of the 2 hot toys that I have. I only have 2 hot toys. I've got Scarlet Spider and Alita. I'm very specific with what I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna get everything, obviously,
Right.
but once I saw that Scarlet Spider, I was like, I gotta get it. That's why I'm like, if Mayfix makes a Scarlet Spider, gonna get.
That's how I felt. And that's how I felt about when I was talking to Alex about the Spider-Man, the regular suit, comic book suit Spider-Man for Hot Toys. I was like, man, it looks good. He's like, you should go ahead and get it. I was like, I am a Spider-Man fan. I would not be a Spider-Man fan if I did not get this. I was sitting there like I was chatting with Alex. I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and pre-order it. And I told him like that moment, I was like, Alex, I just pre-ordered. He's like, my man.
I pre-ordered it right there too.
Yes,
it looks good. It looks so good.
So good.
I'm just like, as much as I like, I can appreciate the craftsmanship that goes behind a Hot Toys.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because you can't pose a Hot Toys Spider-Man like a Spider-Man can pose.
Yeah.
And that's really my biggest beef with it.
Yeah.
It's like, as good as it looks, the 112 Mayfix or I love the toy anime that the was it 1970s Spider-Man Japanese show, the toy one. I love that Spider-Man. Yeah, so Spider-Man, I love that one. That one's like one of my favorites. And I know he doesn't come with the web hands, but
yeah,
it's Spider-Man.
Right.
But yeah, like exactly, he didn't have that in the show. So I'm like, so long as you're accurate to the show, I'm good. But I love to be able to pose the Spider-Man like Spider-Man should be posed. So it sucks that the Hot Toys, as good as it looks, you can't like get his leg up here. You know what I mean?
It's those rubber suits, man.
This right here
sucks.
The bodies underneath those suits are capable of doing anything. It's
for sure. Yeah. I think on that one, if you click you can see a time lapse.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh. Grab him, take him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Grace Jones was saying.
My favorite Conan.
Great movie.
But she was good at I forget which James Bond movie it was.
View to a Kill.
No. She was in what's his name with
Timothy Dalton.
No, it was Roger Moore, but it was I forget. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, View to a Kill. Yes. Yeah, she was awesome in that. Yeah. He's like, oh, I didn't know you were waiting for me. And he comes walking in. She's in the bed. He's like, oh, James. Like, James, you getting on with all the ladies, huh?
Dude, in Conan, she had a plate that she wore on her forehead to headbutt dudes.
Yes,
she was awesome.
Yes, she did.
I want her for Action Force.
Yo, no. Oh my goodness! You get a Grace Jones figure in Action Force, Bobby. You got me for life. You got me for life, Bobby. Like
the Grace Jones flick that I love the most is her role in Boomerang. Did you guys ever see that?
Yes. Yes. Wait, what's the CR game? What's this? Wait a minute, Chamba, what's the CR game? Come on now, you can't be just throwing gang signs up in the chat.
It's silly. It's very silly. It's if you watch yesterday's episode of Toying Around, you'll know.
Oh, good Lord. I got to sit through another 6-hour Butter Baron show.
It wasn't 6 hours. It wasn't 6 hours.
Look, I asked Butter Baron when he get on Call of Duty. I asked him.
It wasn't 6 hours. It was a great episode too.
I'm gonna, I'll ask him about Call of Duty. I'm like, It's like Kev. BB. Tell me what's this yard gang? BB. You tell me. Tell me what it is.
See, like I'm looking at like obviously you're scrolling through my Instagram stuff, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I would love a Tenchi Muyo figure.
Ooh.
There's a bunch of stuff that would be dope.
I want this tiger figure now. Like you got me wanting this
That's
tiger.
King.
Sorry, King. Sorry, yes,
yeah.
King. See, I told you I am.
The person wanted it in like a mariachi outfit, and I was like, okay.
Dante, can you go a little farther up to that Vince Carter drawing that he did? It's up farther up.
Oh yeah, that was for Patreon. That's somebody's request. Yeah. I'm not really. I'm not super.
See, I knew it. I was waiting for Steve Nash to come out of nowhere. I was going to say because it ain't Steve Nash they asked for.
It would have Vince Carter.
Yeah.
They asked for no Steve Nash. They asked for the ball passer.
Chamba, next time you have free time to do stuff, you should do a Ninja Scroll piece.
I think I have a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't. It's old now, but I did like a montage piece. I'll see if I can find it. It's old. I could probably do it a lot. I mean, I'm definitely sure I could do it a lot better now. But
I haven't seen on here is one of my favorite.
I love that movie. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that movie
is so freaking good.
So
Still
good.
to this day.
Oh yeah.
Still to this day. Like for something as like old as early 90s in regards to the animation.
Yep.
Nothing today can match it still. And it's weird.
Yeah. Berserk. I Berserk can almost match it.
Berserk isn't finished.
That is true. Berserk is not finished.
Come back when it's done. Come back when it's done.
We're waiting for the outlook. I
know everyone's waiting too. That's the thing.
I'm waiting for that classic fight. Griffith and Guts. And him in that damn armor.
Hopefully it'll happen.
Look. I'm waiting.
That's a property that there's too many hiatuses on that.
I know, and I'm waiting for chapter 360. Was it 364 now?
Oh, that
how long you been waiting for that?
Not that long, because 363 came out in February, in January or February. Yeah,
okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it hasn't been too long. He did take a little break between like 362 and 363 before 363 dropped, but 363 dropped I think like end of January, beginning of February.
Okay,
but that's the anime I love. Like I fell in love with it back on the DVDs, like when it actually had like the good story, and then they chopped it all up for the kiddies and all the other nonsense. And then I was like, let me just go ahead and read the books, and the books were just super depressing. I'm like, damn, Guts, you lived a rough life.
Yeah, he's not a happy boy.
No, nowhere. That man, like, I don't know how he even could crack a smile at things. Like he's lived a rough life. Like, yo, whatever can bring you joy, bring it joy. Bring joy for you.
But come back to me when it's done, because I don't know when that's gonna happen.
All right.
I could see One Piece finishing before Berserk at this point.
Lord, really? One Piece before Berserk?
I mean, at the rate that Berserk is going. Although to be fair, like I don't know what the plan is for Berserk. I don't know when it's going to end. So
that is,
but true. It is good. It is good. Yeah. Gargoyle figures. Don Draper said gargoyle figures would be good.
Yeah, but you gotta let Disney. That's all Disney property.
I mean, who's got Disney stuff right now?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
They license their stuff out to everybody.
Who would you want? Who would you want to do gargoyle figures then?
Lord have mercy. Oh man.
Well, I mean, the obvious choice is
Excalibur. I'll take him. Gargoyle figures. Make some gargoyle figures.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, the one Disney property that I really want, and especially because they have a new show or movie coming out, is Willow. But I know what it's like to deal with Disney. I don't think I want any part of dealing with that madness.
It's a lot of back and forth.
Oh,
it's too much. It is a lot. Yeah. It can be fun though, but it's a lot.
But gargoyles, oh man, that'd be so much fun to do.
That would be great. I want a good Gizmo duck figure.
Now I was looking at your Darkwing Duck figure, like Darkwing Duck drawings, and these look awesome. Like I would
Oh,
take
thanks. They're
figures
just
of
fun
these.
redesigns. Just
Yeah,
for
that's
fun.
cool.
I would take these.
Oh, there's
These
a
I
time
would
lapse
take.
too. Cool. I forget I do time lapse for some of these.
I remember not knowing who Darkwing Duck was, and I was all about like the Disney after school hour.
Mm.
And Darkwing Duck was on like the promo intro before that hour. I remember seeing him like, who is this awesome duck that looks like the Shadow? And like,
Yeah.
I remember it was like months before like the show debuted, and when it did, it was instantly my favorite show.
Yeah. I like that show. That show was great.
That and Tailspin.
Mhm.
See,
Beast Kingdom's doing Vigors, right? I know the Disney ones.
it might be.
Yeah, I know. Like, I think there was like a Darkwing, Scrooge, and Donald that they just.
Yeah, I
did.
did see those. They had
Yeah.
like cloth goods on them. I think
Right.
they're actually on the Toy Migos. Hold on, I'm pull it up real quick.
I think that might be where I've seen it. Yeah.
My friend, who's a sculptor for Disney, actually at the moment is actually working on a Gizmo duck, and he's Darkwing Duck.
For who?
I don't know, and if I did, I'd
Dang.
get in trouble if I told you.
Here we go. That's a Darkwing Duck by
Yeah.
Beast Kingdom.
Is that an 8-inch tall Darkwing
I
Duck?
don't know what line it's for,
Yeah,
but they look neat.
Because I saw the Funko ones when they were putting them out, but I just
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Is it Ultimates?
Yeah. I think that's their line, right? Like that 8-inch thing. I know
Yeah.
they've got their own specific scale for it. I
Yeah,
mean,
they got-
Darkwing looks cool. His head looks a little large, but
I still buy them.
yeah, I mean that looks dope.
Yeah.
this
I see
Scrooge
joints,
McDuck.
and I'm like, I'm fine with that. He can pose.
Right. But the thing is, like, I want the Scrooge McDuck. If he comes with that little map, I need that Scrooge McDuck.
Oh,
His
he's
little
most likely
glasses-
going to come with it. They wouldn't show that for no reason.
Yeah, he come with the little glasses and the map. And if he got the cane, oh, it's set. It's on. If he got the little cane, his little cane, yo, I'm done. I'm in.
Maybe some Scrooge bucks.
Yo, oh man. You know
Took
how
him over.
you know how Vince, you see that GIF of Vince McMahon just like getting
Yeah,
all hot.
yeah.
He's like,
The
that's
best.
me. When you start naming all stuff for Scrooge McDuck, like, and his little bucks is like, oh, and he comes to the vault with some money he can float in, like, ah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo.
like, so if this is a new line for them, if they do a gizmo, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh my goodness, yo, they do.
I'd like a good gizmo duck. But yeah, this looks good. This line looks good.
Yes, these look freaking amazing. All right, gentlemen. Chamba, thank you for hanging with
Thanks
us.
for having me, guys. This is fun.
Thank you. Yes, please. You're more than welcome back anytime, sir.
I appreciate it.
Anytime you want to come back, just let us know.
It's good talking figures. I like talking figures.
Yeah. And, I know next time you'll be on the Butter Baron show and buttering up and all butteriness. When he starts taking his shirt off and starts rubbing the butter on him, just be careful. It's about you're about to be on a slippery slope. As Splinter Master Splinter said, I made another funny.
Still the best movie.
Yes.
Still the best movie.
Yes. But everybody thanks you for coming out.
Sorry. I was going to ask Chamba
No, go.
if he's in on the NECA movie Turtles.
That's all I have from NECA in regards to the turtle line is the movie ones. Because, like, it's the movie. It's the classic movie. The sculpts look fantastic. The articulation is NECA, so whatever.
Yeah.
But they look good. And I was like, if Mayfex decided to make them, instant. If an import company decided to make the movie Turtles, I will buy it. Because, yeah, I love that movie. That movie's fantastic. And, it's the only one that exists of that at this point in regards to the figures. So you have to buy them. If you like the
Kevin.
you gotta. Like with those ones specifically.
Yeah.
And Kevin's like, you Dante, you must be butter because you're on a roll.
Oh, man.
He's continuing it.
Right. That's right. Yo, it was funny because one day we were just making like all the like Star Wars references, but with butter. I think it was like one of them was like Return of the Butter. The Butter Strikes Back.
No.
I think it was like no, it was like that Butter Baron Strikes Back. Something. It was something hilarious. Like we were just going back and forth, like doing these Star Wars titles with the with buttery things. It is hilarious.
This isn't the butter you're looking for.
Right. Butter. I ain't got no butter around here. But once again, thank you, Chamba, for hanging out with us.
Thanks,
Coming.
guys.
And,
Yeah, this was great.
Definitely have you back to talk some more figures and other crazy nonsense stuff as we did today. People, do not forget, Milestone Comics is coming back. Please support the hell out of it because it's great. And you got some black characters that need to, you got some great artists and writers on those books. With those and with writing those characters is just amazing. I think it's already up on DC Universe. If you have that website, if you have the app, have a subscription to that, please sign up for it. If you don't, if you want to wait till the physical copies come out. I'm not sure when they're supposed to drop. I think like sometime this summer, spring or summer. But please support the hell out of it because it's something that's sorely needed in this industry. Like we need Milestone Comics back at this point. There were some great comics and they shouldn't have been canceled. We got some great things coming up. Next week's guest is Tony from Analog Toys, another Australian.
Oh, nice. all
So
these back to back.
Right. Like we're gonna get back to back. But please join us because next week is going to be definitely something special. So please definitely join us for that. It's going to be awesome. We got some great things coming up in line. I can't say right now, but definitely please hang with us. We got some awesome things coming. And then one other thing before, don't forget, we're still doing the monthly toy photography contest, Fantasy Battle. Please tag your picture with IE, #IE Fantasy Battle, and post it up. Don't forget, you get to win a $50 gift card at the end of the last show of the month. So please don't forget to submit your entry. I haven't checked recently if there's any new entries, but I did get some entries on Twitter, and I know some entries on Instagram as well. So don't forget, and before we get out here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, we're trying to make a way to 1,000. If you like the show, you like what you're seeing, you're having fun just watching, you don't have to chat in the comment. That's cool. You just enjoy like watching what you see. You like what you see here. Please hit the subscribe button. Definitely. And if you hate my rants on McFarlane, you can hit the subscribe button and then tell me in the comments later on. But make sure you hit the subscribe first for you to chew me out about McFarlane and his DC universes. Ryan?
Yeah. First, Chamba, thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you.
Awesome talking with you. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be at the Washington State Toy Show. Ooh. It's the first toy show we've had here in like a year and a half.
Oh, cool.
So I'm super excited. I have a booth. I'm selling some stuff off. So I'll be there. And then what else was there? Was there something else? Maybe that's it. If you haven't yet, check out Analog Toys. I did a live stream with him last week. If you haven't seen that, it was great talking with Tony.
Great
He's a
show.
cool guy. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Awesome. Nice job, Ryan.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I had a great time talking with him just about collecting, how we got started collecting and like vintage versus modern a little bit. So definitely check that out, Analog Toys. And I think that's it.
All right. Chairman, tell the people where they can find you at, sir.
Me? Oh, just the Chamba anyway. Just the Chamba. I think I'm the Chamba on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, DeviantArt. Yeah, it's just easy. It's easy to find.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alex, you got anything?
Yeah, just two quick things before we go. Greg Miller, I just bought a new camera yesterday, so I don't know what and, number two, Tyler, who was the winner of the contest a few weeks ago.
Nice.
I'm going to be hitting you up on Instagram this weekend. This weekend, and I'm going to be hitting you up for your shipping, Maddie. And yeah, that's it. Besides shipping this out.
Nice.
And Greg Miller, thank you for the hashtag.
Yeah.
He's always throwing that in there.
He's like, oh, it's hashtag save Ryan. I've been throwing you fired like any of this year, so you've been good. So it's been good.
No, 2021 is the year of me not being fired.
Yeah,
I have not heard of fire Ryan.
right. It's more like it's more almost Bobby gonna get fired, but I can't fire him because we need to ride those Valver's coattails just a little bit longer.
Anytime, baby. Anytime.
I need to ride those Valver's coattails just for a tad bit longer. When I hear that Valver's Action Force movie, like,
listen, you fire me, and Ewan and Judd, we're gonna start our own podcast.
so hold on. So you're gonna have Judd asking you about vehicles every week?
Maybe.
It's gonna be called the troll equation.
If Ewan follows you, that means it's oh man. No, we can't go because you can't take Fixer with you. I like Fixer. Fixer's a good guy. You can't take Ewan either. I like him as well. I like Judd as well. So you can't take no. So I can't. No, Bobby, you're stuck with us. Lifetime guaranteed contract.
Mm.
Till they cremate me somewhere. That's when they'll show end. They're like, oh, he's dead? Finally, I get out of this show. Woo! What? Not mentioning you? Greg's. You upset Greg. He said because you didn't mention him. If you did leave.
Sorry, Greg. Sorry. Jeez. Here we go. Forget someone, and it's like Bobby's the bad guy. Here we go.
You know why? Because you did that commercial for the hammer.
That was pre anything.
I was playing the game back then, man.
Yeah, he was. He's doing his job.
I was a corporate guy.
Cut him some slack.
I understand. He was a Triple H. He was a Triple H of Hasbro. I understand.
I was drinking that Kool-Aid by the gallon, baby.
Hey, we all drink a little bit of Kool-Aid somewhere before we all got started. Bobby, you got anything?
I might have missed it because I came late. Did we do that special thing? That shout out?
No, that's next week.
Got it. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Scruffy Nerd. Sorry, I didn't get to the Super 7 stuff. We'll do it next week or something. Yeah. I'm sure I'll still be fucking pissed with them.
Yeah, Super
I'm
7.
sure Brian Flynn will come up with another fucking stupid show where he justifies how awesome his $50 figures are and how little they do. Fucking guy, man. So yeah, no, I got nothing.
What about next week? About your Valverse?
Oh yeah, Monday. Sorry, forgot. I'm drinking tonight.
My man.
I'm telling you right now. Next week for Tony, I'm fucking getting hammered for that show.
Oh man,
I'm pre-gaming
The Hammered Cast,
and I'm fucking drinking all show. I can't wait.
So Tony, when you listen to this later on, just remember Bobby's gonna be halfway drunk by the time you get on here.
Wait, I might put
great.
my fucking gear on. I might get ready for Tony. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So Monday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern time, all the comics and the weapons packs go back up on sale on Valverse.com. No more 1 per person limit. It is now a 3 per person limit. So if you want more weapons packs, you can go get more weapons packs. There's a limited supply left, so they're probably going to go quick. Also, make sure you read the terms and agreements on scalping, because if you fuck that up, I'm coming after you, and you're going to lose all your pre-order shit, and you're going to be blocked from ever buying ever again.
Nice.
So, yeah,
that's awesome. Man.
So
Nice.
I'm taking a stance on scalping because I can't stand it. It ruins everything. Be an honorable collector.
It's gonna be slippery because money's gonna be it's gonna be slippery.
Somebody better say that to Loot Crate. They freely advertise that shit about their
Unreal.
Yeah.
Not here, baby. Not my house.
Yeah.
No way.
There you go.
So yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
And I upgraded the site again, so it runs much faster now. So good to go.
It just keeps transforming to something
Good
different.
to go.
It'll become sentient.
It's evolving.
Oh, look, he done cut his camera off. He's like, I'm tired. He's like, my
No.
website's good.
No, I hit my wire.
He's like, my website's good. I don't want to hear you nonsense.
Website's good.
I got 20 servers now running it. 20.
I called them up the other day, and I was on like, I think their plan is like Mach 8. It's like 8 gigabytes, whatever sort of RAM. And I said, what's like your highest level? They're like, well, based on your traffic, you only need the next level up. I'm like, no. What's the highest level? And they're like, well, we have this, and it's going to be this amount more for you. I said, I don't give a fuck. Paid it. Let's go. I was like John Hammond that day. I was sparing no expense. Let's go. Upgrade that shit.
So Kevin said, keeps upgrading the site, but not Alex's camera. Come on. Yeah, you keep upgrading, it's going to be Cynthia. Like, I already know who's going to order Bobby. It's going to be Hal. It's going to be like Hal. Like, hello, Bobby. What would you like to do today? Hal, you can go ahead and take a break. No, Bobby, I am here to help you.
Hal, that's good.
Yes. Yeah. Those who do love the movie.
Stands for like systemic technology something. It's going to sound good.
All right, folks. We're out of here. For me, Ryan, Alex, Bobby, and our amazing guest, Chamba. Thank you again for coming. We will see you next week. And next Friday is going to be, as the Miss say, awesome. We out of here.